Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you're having a nice night. Thank you for coming by. Happy Saturday, final day in the week of 6 streams in a row. For no particular reason aside that I really wanted to stream. Welcome one, welcome all. Hi. As always, during Porcelain Parlor streams, beloved chatters, I will not be able to respond to every single thing that happens on the stream. Nor will I be able to respond to every single donation, sub, raid, I don't know, everything else that exists, notifications in general, but I will do my best. Today we have Grimmi as our guest, and then after we're done with Porcelain Parlor, I'll probably relax for the rest of the night with some really cool Easy Delivery Co., the horror game about delivering packages in the middle of a mountain area as a cat or something like that. Not really a good explanation for that one, but you know, there you go. That's what's happening. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for coming by, and we're gonna get started here in a second. So sit back, relax, grab your food. It's gonna be a long one. This is gonna be the last stream of the week. Chat! Oh my god! Where have you guys been? Look, I know I went to the doctor's in the last, like, maybe couple hours, but I came back, like, I don't know, 30 minutes ago. Where have you been hiding? Whatever, doesn't matter. Look, guys, I have some pretty good news. Good and bad. So as you may know, in the last, like, what, maybe 6 days in a row, I have been streaming nonstop, and I decided, you know, I haven't been feeling good doing this. So I went to a doctor, and I was told that I have really high blood pressure. Even though I'm a porcelain doll who doesn't have blood, somehow, some way, life has found a way to, you know, really fuck me over this time. So, with that being said, I've been prescribed a couple of different things to maybe lower the blood pressure of my porcelain body. And one of those things that the doctor said, after he billed me around $3,000 and gave me a weird butt massage, was that I need to start buying candles. So I bought like a $14 candle from Yankees, and apparently this is supposed to lower my blood pressure. Yeah, he said something about lighting candles and then also apparently subscribing to random monthly newsletters for money. It was really weird, but hey, who am I to argue? So with that being said, I'm actually gonna go light this candle, and hopefully we can have a nice chillaxed stream today with a nice cinnamon scent. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go find the lighter for this cinnamon wreath candle. Grimmi, you can do your bit now.
Let's see here. Okay. I hope this is the right house. I really do. Let's see here if I can find my way inside. I think I got a little bit stuck on the door here though. Well, is anyone home? Can you come outside? No? Okay. I'm supposed to... If this is the wrong address, I'm sorry for breaking into your home, and if you have a firearm, if I'm still alive by the time the police get here, I'm gonna make sure that they think that you're the one that instigated this altercation. I'll say that I'm a kidnapping victim. It'll be bad. Okay. All right. Just 1 second.
Did you lose your model?
Yeah, I can't come off the side of the screen. I'm sorry. I can't do it. It's not working.
Go to the right. Where are you?
I don't know. It's not working. I can't like pick it back up. It's just not letting me.
I don't know. Take your model out and then put it back in.
Okay, yeah, but then it's gonna be in the middle of the screen. Are you okay with that?
Well, yeah, and then you can just look. The editor can cut it out. Okay, it all gets fixed in post. Just try.
Oh, this is for an editor? Okay, hi guys. Yeah, I didn't think this was gonna go well. Something always happens.
It's fine.
Okay,
No,
cool.
no, no.
Okay, cool.
It happens. It happens. It's okay. The editor can fix it. It's fine. It gets fixed in post.
Okay, guys, you get to be a live studio audience, like at Seinfeld. Can they add Seinfeld music? Can I be like Kramer? Can
No.
I open the door and everyone cheers and stuff and goes like, "Whoa"?
What kind of
I wanna be
what
Kramer.
opening do you
But
think is
before he
going to
was
happen for your
racist.
stream? Why do you want to be a Seinfeld character?
Well, I want to be a Seinfeld character, but I don't want to be Kramer after he was racist. I want to be Kramer before he was racist.
Okay, you can be Kramer when he's like a little bit of racist, but not fully.
Okay, well, I don't know if that'll. Okay.
You can still change, but you know, like you started doing some things that you regret.
Okay, there you go. Okay, yeah, he brings it back. He brings it back. His comedy gets a little bit different.
do the opening bit. Get off the
Okay,
screen
yes,
and then
okay.
pretend to walk in.
all right. Take two, everyone. Beautiful.
Jesus Christ.
Wonderful audience. We're gonna get you some pizza if like you guys have to be here for more than 12 hours. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. I think this is the right house, and I think this is the right location. I don't think there's any ghosts here though. It just looks dilapidated and like people haven't lived here in a while. It's kind of sad. Kind of depressing. Kind of feels like it would be high blood pressure inducing. But other than that, it looks perfectly normal. Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? We've gotten reports of a very loud male voice scream. I don't know, like a ghostly male voice screaming about.
Who's in the house? What is
Milfs?
that?
Huh? Oh, hello? Is the owner here? I'm so sorry. I'm looking for a specifically demonic ghosts that need to be exorcised and or posted on TikTok.
TikTok. I said no more solicitors and no more TikTok dancers. I'm not going to be featured in another viral video of someone twerking on the back of the house, okay? I'm really sick of that. How did you get in? I put a lock on the door.
You don't have to twerk. Please don't twerk. It's just you didn't have a very strong door. I figured, like, you know, dilapidated doors, you're supposed to punch them in a little bit. Do I have to pay for that? I'm not gonna pay for that. No one can make me pay for that.
What?
It's illegal.
It's okay. I think I have insurance. I might have some life insurance left over that I could use on that. No, wait. What are you doing in here? Who is that? What is happening here? Hold on. I'm coming down the stairs. What? What are you doing? Why are you in my house?
I'm not in your house. I'm in a house I'm supposed to investigate. Joel, you should leave. There's a really angry ghost that has a lot of problems here.
What do you mean, really angry I live here, Grimmi. I went to go get a candle.
Okay, never mind. There's no angry ghost that you're doing good. That's beautiful.
Can't you see that it's lived in? Look. I even cleaned this morning.
What did you clean?
What do you mean? Can't you see?
Yeah, I can see that there's a lot of like rocks and moss and dilapidated fixtures and
it's in the perfect spot. Look, all of the rocks are in the middle of the room and all the dilapidated fixtures are where they're supposed to be. It's clean. You should have seen it yesterday. There was like chicken scrap all over the floor.
What? You have chickens in here?
No, chicken nuggets, dude. I have kids to feed.
What? Okay, that's disturbing, but well, so how would you feel about just leaving and never coming back so I can get $200 from a guy I met on Craigslist?
Okay, first off, one, this house is worth way more than $200. Two, why are you doing random investigations? Don't you have your own house that you own? Why do you need to make $200 by doing like junk requests and proposals like this?
I'm a paranormal investigator, but
you had a job? I thought you like had like a rich grandma or something.
No, I think our rich grandma tried to murder everyone in the family at some point or something. That's how it usually goes, though.
Oh.
But $200 is $200. That's like groceries for like 3 days. Come on.
3 days? What are you eating? You're not that tall. How are you eating $200 worth of groceries in 3 days, dude?
I have a cat.
Is it the floating thing?
You can see them. Yeah, that's a cat. That's a cat. How dare that? Not the floating thing. They're a cat. Don't listen to them. Be nice. You should apologize. They're a very good cat.
I didn't realize that they were sensitive too. No, does it? Does it like understand what I'm saying? You're a very nice cat. I don't. Where do I look at them?
I can't really tell.
Where do I look at them? Because they have one eye, and I can't tell if they're looking at me or not.
They're probably looking at you. It's possible.
Where's their like focus? I can't. What? What are they focused on?
I can't really tell what they see or what they're doing. They kind of get up to their own thing.
Okay, well that's fair. I kind of understand that. Anyways, look, no, I own this house. I live here. I have the paperwork. It's not good paperwork, and it's probably from the, you know, early maybe 1800s. But the point is that I own this. I live here. I pay my taxes. Also, I don't know what you heard about an angry man screaming, but just ignore that. My neighbors keep complaining about me every night, even though that they live like 3 miles away. I don't know how you hear me every time. Sorry. Just pretend that you don't, just don't worry about them.
Well,
now that you're here, do you want some tea or something? I didn't expect a visitor today, to be honest with you.
it's very nice of you. Yeah, we could have some tea, and maybe we could talk about you maybe moving into a small apartment somewhere else away from this house. Like, the thing is, they were really nice to me. They said that this house
really
is
need
worth
that
a lot of money.
$200, huh?
It's $200, dude. It's $200. Where are you gonna get $200 for a day of work?
What do you want me to do? You want me to leave and never come back? Where am I gonna go? How else am I gonna find a giant mansion that's dilapidated like this? You want me to live in a New York suburb? Not for me, buddy. Not for me.
Be fun. Think about no, New York smells a little bit like piss usually, from what I remember. Yeah.
And I prefer the smell of this place. It's not piss, but it's like mothballs and
yeah,
an indescribable scent that I'd rather not try to describe.
it's slightly better than piss, but it feels like you're slowly going crazy. Yeah.
Welcome to my normal day life. Anyways, Grimmi,
That's
welcome.
nice.
Yeah, I might as well just invite you on in. Welcome to Porcelain Parlor. Yippee! Improv bit over. Woo! This is Grimmi.
Ooh.
This is Grimmi Grimbo Grimmerson, everybody.
Yo, that's part of my name. Yay, yeah. How are you guys doing?
I know you have a full name, but I don't remember it because I always just call you Grimmi, and so do most people. And I feel like a lot of VTubers have full names, but they don't always use them in everything that they do.
Wait, do you have a full name, or is it just Joel? Wait,
PorcelainMaid.
is it even Joel? Okay, yeah, but like, is your first name Porcelain and your last name Maid?
No. Porcelain J Maid. But my name, the doll's name is Domia.
Oh, Domia. It's nice to meet you, Domia.
No,
oh,
that's
wait,
not
are
me.
you also...
I'm Joel.
Wait, are you just... What about Domia? Are you just, like, taking over her body?
Well, I don't know. That was the name on the doll.
Oh, poor Domia. Wait, you should let her have some autonomy. What's she getting up to? What if she's just been trapped in there?
What do you mean? I don't know that. I don't think too hard about it. I got put into this, and I'm using it. Unless
what if
there's
she doesn't like Pokemon cards? What if she's like bored out of her mind and screaming every second?
I don't know, man. They gotta find a new hobby. I do a lot of things nowadays. I feel like one of the things that I do is bound to be interesting to like a 1500s doll, right?
Okay,
Besides,
like what are some of them?
That's under the impression that there's even a living spirit inside this body besides me.
We could try to communicate with her. Do we like go on a Ouija board or like some tarot cards or something? We can get on this.
No, I don't fuck with Ouija boards. One, I don't like how they're pronounced. I feel like it should be an Ouya. Two, I don't know. I feel like every time somebody tries to mess with like paranormal activity, it just always goes wrong. I've never seen a successful case of paranormal investigations. I mean, you're working for $200 to get a spirit out of a house. You could just like do manual labor for $200, Grimmi. I feel like there's a stark difference here.
VTuber.
Okay.
My body will melt in the sun the second I step forth out of like my home. Like I'm lucky I got here. It was treacherous, dude.
That explains why you're so How did you get here? I live in like a middle of a forest, dude.
I walked out of my house and then your house was there because everything is near my house when I want it to be, usually.
You've got a lot of conveniences to yourself, huh?
Your house works like that too, I assumed. What? You have a house like that too? Look at this place.
No.
Nothing really looks like it works here. It's all confusing.
What do you mean? I have working, like, there's a light fixture. We have running water. I have electricity. I had to pay a lot to get the guys to come out here to put up electricity. It was a lot of money to even get Wi-Fi out here.
You get that Starlink or something?
I wish I didn't have to, but it's probably one of the only options that I have. Until somebody else comes up with something better. But no,
All right.
I actually am planning to just have them build a satellite tower, something around here. If I can get something else, that'd be much better. Anyways, what was your full name, which is what I was originally asking?
Oh yeah, sorry. It's Grimmi. That's my nickname. Gravelia Grimoire is my full name. Yes.
GGG.
GGG. Yeah.
Dude, that's actually kind of cool. What the fuck? I've never thought about having a name besides that. Most of the time, whenever I make a name for anything, it's just kind of like look in a different language and see what I can do to just culturally appropriate that name. And it works out pretty well.
Yeah. Well, what's a name that you feel like suits you? Like you close your eyes and you're like, it's there. Like maybe like draw it from like the ether or something, like, you know.
Dude, I actually have this problem a lot whenever I play a video game. I was playing Pokemon yesterday and I could not figure out a way to name my character because PorcelainMaid is 13 letters and every single video game you're maxed out at 12. So I always have to either be Porcelain Mad, Porcelain Bad, or I just choose the name Doll. But I never name myself Joel in a video game because it feels too... I don't know. It makes me feel like I'm little Timmy with like a Game Boy Advance SP playing at his mom's house after like the divorce happened, and I just like I name myself the most generic thing, and then all the Pokemon that I nickname are based on like random people's names, like Ted, like Jessica or something stupid. Like I don't know. I don't like using my actual name for naming stuff, so I always just go with Doll or PorcelainMaid when I can.
It feels like it says a lot about your personality and also your fears and anxieties about life, but I don't know how to unpack it fully.
I was divorced as soon as I was born. And by that, I mean my parents were always divorced. So I'd never been in a family where both of them are there at the same time, but they've always been friends. So I don't actually see divorce as a bad thing.
Yes, that's really beautiful. And
yeah.
It's kind of gotten into your Pokemon playthrough style.
It's gone into a lot of aspects of my life. When I was a kid, I had a friend whose parents got divorced, and I didn't see it as a big deal. So when they like opened up to me and they had like a little heart-to-heart with me, I was like, who cares? And I feel like that might have been a very bad thing to say to them, because from my understanding, I thought divorce was chill. I didn't realize that most of the time it leads to broken homes.
Everyone has their own experiences in life. It's good to respect that, I suppose. It's okay. They probably have recovered now, or they developed a personality disorder. Yeah, and they became a VTuber.
Grimmi,
yeah.
this is the first time I've actually ever had you on my stream, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're right. Like, we've known each other for a while, but we've never really hung out, and occasionally I'll just be like, what SCP do you like? And you'll be like, this one, and I'll be like, which one again? And you'll be like, okay, this one.
That is true. You've asked me what is my favorite SCP 3 times after I think I've given you an answer the first time. Like, you forgot about it, and then you're like, let me ask you again, because I completely forgot what your answer was.
Sorry, it's just I really like SCPs, and I'm occasionally like, oh man, I should really read more of these on stream. Like, which one's your favorite? And you're like, this one. And it's like, man, I should really read more of these on stream. I don't think I've asked Joel, which one's your favorite? And you're like, this one still? Scroll up.
There should be an obvious one, shouldn't there? There should be one that I'm supposed to like based just on theming alone.
Yeah, is it the puppets from the theater?
No, the porcelain doll one.
Oh, that one's really intense too.
There's the girl with porcelain skin, which is, I'm pretty sure, just like a vaguely disguised abuse story.
Yeah, that one was intense. It was interesting though. Like, yeah, whenever there was a psychopathic like sorry, this is now just SCP autism, my bad.
Wait, but before we do that, I should probably have you introduce yourself first. Grimmi, do you want to introduce yourself to the people that may not know who you are, that watch my stream or watch YouTube videos of me?
Sure. I'm Grimmi. I usually play a lot of horror games, and I'm very enthusiastic about horror concepts and I guess horror media, like Junji Ito and stuff. And I'm an occultist, or I guess I'm trying to study it, but occasionally you just accidentally use the occult to see if it can help you and gain you power if you start looking into it. The whole abyss is staring into you thing, so, you know, it's fun.
Is that what being an occultist is? I thought an occultist had to be like a part of a group. I didn't know you could just be one singularly.
I think it's if you start to like accidentally what's it called? Unearth specific information and then use it for your benefit to begin succeeding in a cosmic way. I don't think it works. I just think it's interesting.
Well, I mean, I think it is. I think it's pretty cool.
Okay.
I
Do you want me to try it? You want me to try a spell for you? What do you want? What do you want? You want the person at a 7-Eleven that was rude to you wants to die? Let's see if we can make it happen. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, cool. What's his name?
Witches, dude. I don't fuck with Etsy witches. I've seen what happens to people.
What's his name? Is it Robert? Is it Robert? We can get Robert. Okay, we can see if Robert.
No, hold on. There was a guy named Austin who had the same birthday as me in school, and he was more popular than me. So whenever it was my birthday, everyone would be like, "Why aren't you saying happy birthday, Austin? It's Austin's birthday." And I would get really sad because it was my birthday too, but they didn't know because they didn't hang out with me or know me like that.
Okay. All right. Is he married? Do you want to steal his wife? Is that what you want to do?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Okay. Do you want to steal his dog? Maybe something like that?
Dogs are really a pain in the ass to take care of.
Okay,
Does he have like, if he has like a really nice meal, just like teleport it over to me or something. Like right as he's about to have a really good meal, it should just disappear and then be on my plate instead.
Okay, steal his meal. All right. You're always talking about MILFs. You could steal this guy's wife right now. I'm just saying.
That's
like, it wouldn't be hard.
Performative than anything, honestly.
Just like 3 Oh, okay. Well, 3 candles and like, you know, like a little bit like cinnamon. Like she'd be over here. I'm
3 candles
sorry.
for a little bit of cinnamon, and that's all you need to get a mom.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you could get that MILF right now. Come on.
I like moms and I like mature people, but it's mainly not like, it's all performative at the end of the day. I feel like if somebody's mom comes up to me, it's not gonna be like a whole scandal happening. It's just gonna be like, oh wow, a new friend that I can talk about my like hyperfixations with, and then she can sit there and listen to me babble off about stupid things that I like.
Oh crap, you're more respectful towards women than I am.
What the hell does that mean? What have you been doing lately?
I haven't been doing anything lately. It's just like when you see a beautiful woman, you just, I don't know, you want to tell her. Like, you just are like, wow,
you can do that. You can still
look amazing, yeah.
No,
like,
no. You can still call a woman beautiful. You just, also appreciate other aspects of them, I guess.
Okay, yeah, all right, that's fair. All right, look, it's just, with all of like the MILFs, I assume that you'd be like, all right, baby, let's light them up. Let's get a look at those MILFs. And like, I was like, cool, this guy's like a bro. And now it's like, oh yes, I respect them. They're beautiful. They're kind.
I feel like you
I
have a
really
strange perception because you also thought that I did crack.
Yeah, I thought you did crack, but someone said that you did crack to me. Like, I just was like, wow, Joel's really cool. I wasn't like thinking about it as like a negative. I was like, that's awesome. Good for him.
Okay, 2 things. One, Grimmi, people that do crack, don't think of them as cool. You don't encourage that. That's not a necessarily beneficial thing to humans. 2, who the fuck told you that I do crack?
Novel Horizons.
Oh, because he said we were cracking open Pokemon cards.
I thought that you guys smoked crack and then opened cards of Pokemon packs for like hours and hours at a time in like a frenzy. And I thought it was like one of like the biggest highs you could get as a human being. And it was something I missed out on. And I was like, holy crap, Joel is really cool. Like he's smoking crack and open Pokemon cards. Like this is like one of the craziest that I'll never be at this level.
Look.
And then
I appreciate it. But I'm sorry to admit to you that I'm actually the fucking loser friend that never did drugs or drank alcohol ever.
I was too. I get it.
Solidarity. Solidarity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it. But you could have been in a different universe. The guy that was like, all right, guys, we're getting some Pokemon cards open. We're going to see if we can get the legendary. Oh, yeah. Like, that would be a flipping amazing thing to do once in your life, right?
I think that's
Never
actually
again.
how scalpers are described. I'm pretty sure whenever you describe like a Pokemon card scalper, I'm pretty sure that's exactly how they act. Like, that's what they sound like.
Yeah, no, I've seen those videos. They're evil.
That is a disgusting breed of human to be on like crack while also trying to steal children's card games from everyone else.
It's an entire industry now, though. You can be the reseller. You can go to like the Walmart before it like opens and get your chair out there and sit down and then run over to like the area, grab every single thing. I think we should just start punching people. Wait, that's a little bit too intense. Never mind.
No, I agree. I think it could. I honestly think it could benefit at some point in humanity's history. We're going to reach the point where I think we should start punching people is going to be the legitimate answer. I would hope it wouldn't be, but I feel like eventually at some point in humanity's history, we're gonna get to the point where we just need to start punching people.
Exactly. Like people take all the Pokemon cards before the kids can get them. punch them. Just run up and go like, hey man, and like if you see them like it doesn't have to be all of them. Like if they take 5, it's like okay, a little bit rude, but you do what you do. If they take like 20, like they literally take the entire aisle, you should legally be allowed to punch them just once.
What if they're opening that for themselves? If they buy the entire aisle, what's the moral quandary on that?
Punch them less hard, I guess. Like
you still want to punch them though. Like,
yeah,
what if a VTuber what if a VTuber buys all of the Pokemon cards in a store because they want to open it up on a subathon stream?
Have you done this?
No. I only buy. No. I don't go outside, Grimmi. I don't have a car. Every piece of Pokemon card memorabilia that I have comes from my like older brother who like brings me like packs to open myself, or I'll buy it from him.
That's nice. I would have punched him.
You can punch him, but not me.
Just lightly, just a little bit. Like you just leave some for the kids, you know? You leave like a little couple of packets for the kids.
He gives them to his kids. Does that count?
All right, that counts. All right.
We'll punch somebody that is single and not a father, but if they have kids, they get a pass.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're giving the cards to, like, a little kid and they're like, wow, this is amazing. Thank you so much, Dad. I'm gonna remember this forever, and I'm happy now because this is something that you did when you were a child, and now I'm doing it when I'm a child, and I understand the sentimentality of, like, this action and how this impacts us as, like, a family and the generations that will come after us. This is really nice of you, Dad. Like, that's fine.
I feel like I'd be scared if my kid started talking like that. I don't know. That was a lot of words for like one child to be able to understand and propagate it all in one sentence.
Yeah, the kids know stuff these days. They got TikTok.
Were you a scary kid?
I was an annoying kid. I think that's like probably like I was just like I really need to know everything about ancient Egypt that I can possibly find, and people were like,
you
please
were an
get a hobby that
kid,
people actually
understood.
care. Yeah. What about you though? Were you the kid that was like, I need to find everything I can about ancient Egypt. People don't understand my work, or was it different?
I think I was introverted, and I was kind of a little bit of a baby. Like I cried a lot. I remember specifically I had one of those, you know, those stereotypical moments for men where like if you're a kid you cry and then another guy comes up and he's like, stop crying. What are you, a girl? What are you, a baby? I had one of those moments as a kid. I used to play soccer a lot. And like I didn't want to play soccer. Like I wanted to stay inside and like watch Pokemon on my TV, or like play on my DS, play Spore on my DS. And I remember I would always get dragged outside by my neighbor's kids to play soccer because they just needed somebody to play goalie or something. And I didn't really like soccer that much, but like I was kind of like, you know, I was friends with them. So we would always play soccer, and I just remember constantly getting fucking barraged by soccer balls because this guy was always toe kicking every single ball. So it would go really hard. And I remember crying a bunch and getting yelled at by like this bigger, older kid than me for crying like a baby all the time. But overall, I was kind of a normal kid. I was just a quiet kid. I made a couple of jokes in class, and other than that, I stayed at home all the time. I don't really know. I can't really describe my personality as a kid because I never had a personality as a kid. I feel like I didn't become sentient as like a person until I was like, I don't know, a YouTuber. That sounds really bad, actually, now that I say it out loud.
No, it's fair. You got the opportunity to express yourself, and instead of people going like, hey, like, why are you talking about this Pokemon card for 3.5 hours? People were like, same, dude. I get it. That Pokemon card's awesome. That's really good.
Halo Reach Forge map review videos on YouTube, being like, this is my favorite map.
Cool, hell yeah.
It gets really stupid the longer you go as a kid, especially when you start early to try to be a content creator from a young age. It's always a bad idea. I feel like if you want to be a content creator, you have to be older.
I think older content creators should pretend to be 12-year-olds and make their own previous.
Have you seen content? Like, I feel like they are already acting like, I feel like a lot of them do kind of act like 12-year-olds.
Yeah, that's very true, actually. They don't have the whimsy of a 12-year-old that's like, yeah, and today we're going to be looking at my favorite Pokemon Raichu, and this is actually a shiny Raichu.
Is that your favorite? Is it Raichu?
My favorite's Pumpkaboo, probably.
That's so... Wait, I love Pumpkaboo. I hate that he evolves, but I do love Pumpkaboo.
Yeah, he looks like a stringy squash once he evolves, but when he's little, he's like very rounded. It's perfect.
Mm-hmm. I feel like those are Pokemon that were specifically made for plushies. Also, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I wanted to say, too... your kid voice, I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to say this. it sounds exactly like how Cotton talks sometimes on her own streams. I don't know how to explain it.
Whoa.
Like, you and Cottontail both do that exact same voice, and I don't know if it's like a vocal stim. I feel like I'm like kind of stunned right now.
I think it's because we both do acting and like improv stuff. So at one point I was like, I need to develop this is stupid. But this is what happened. I really apologize for this, but at one point I was like, if scammers ever call me, I want to be able to be a 12-year-old so I can annoy them for like a half an hour without them hanging up. And I want to be able to go into Fortnite and go like, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Like, cause like the thing is like, I don't really want to go outside today because like it's like raining and like I like when it rains, but I don't like being wet. So like this has been like really cool. And I just got this new skin. But none of my friends are home today because they all live closer to the school and like their parents drove them even though there's like a storm. So like I get to play Fortnite today, but like I thought I'd have a lot of fun, but it's just been really sad because like none of my friends are home today. So like that, I wanted that so I could just fool people and like scare the crap out of them. But like the thing is they're always okay, actually no, the people that called you to like scam you, like they are not happy about it. But like the people online are really nice. Like they're always like, oh my god, yeah kid, of course, yeah, don't worry about it, yeah, we'll help you, yeah, it's all good. Like they're always super nice.
This is what you decided to do your free time with? Like, you're like, I want to get scam called and I want to fuck with them for hours on end. You could have done anything else, and this was like, this is actually how I want to spend my child. This is how I want to spend some of my free time.
It's awesome. It's awesome. Just like, yeah, my mom won't be home for like another like 45 minutes, but when she's home, we can go to the store and get you the gift card because I'm supposed to get V-Bucks today. Because I did really well on I got a B on my test, but my mom is really nice to me, and because I got an A last time, and she knows that the test was hard because she saw it, and she was like, this is hard, I would have gotten a B too. She's gonna get me V-Bucks so we can get you your Apple gift card, and like then you can also then our internet won't be stolen by the government and stuff like what you were saying. So she's only 45 minutes away, but will you play Fortnite with me while we wait? Here's I can link you the launcher if you want, and then we can play Fortnite. Yeah,
Jesus,
see,
you do
it's
that
cool.
kid rambling so well. I am like, I felt myself losing my patience as I was listening because my nephews do this all the fucking time, and I'm like losing my mind when they do it. I have to sit there. I'll be mid conversation with their dad, and then my nephew will come up to me and be like, Uncle, did you know about this thing that we watched Frozen the other day? And then they'll go on a whole tirade and why he really likes Elsa from Frozen. And it's very endearing. It's very endearing. But I will completely forget everything that I am saying because they will always do it in the middle of a conversation with somebody else.
I'm sorry, you probably are just like, wait, what was I gonna ask? What is going on?
You
what
gave me trauma a little bit.
I'm sorry.
You gave me a little bit of trauma.
It's a good indication if someone's a kid person or not a kid person if they can handle that for more than like 10 minutes at a time, or if they're just like, stop it, we need to stop talking like that, please.
I can say stop to you, and I can say stop to people like my chat or other people that come onto my stream, but if my nephews do it, I am not gonna be like, you need to shut the fuck up. I will not look at my 5-year-old nephew and be like, you need to shut up. Like I am talking right now. It's like horrible.
No, that's fair. That's good though. You're letting them be kids and you're using your energy there instead of just like, you are an adult woman, you need to calm down now. You are in my home. We are going to talk about something else now. You are driving me insane on purpose. That is a fair boundary to have.
That's okay. I'm used to it with VTubers at least. I feel like hanging out with VTubers has actually led me to being a better uncle because it gives me more patience to deal with like children. I don't know.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And I don't know if that's like a good opinion of VTubers or a bad one, but it's funny nonetheless to me.
It maybe gives you patience. So if someone just comes in here and goes like, I think you look stupid. Why you look like that? You're just like, well, I look like this because of this. I like these things. You will behave. And like, instead of just like, I'm gonna murder you. Like, I don't know. It gives you more patience. You get used to it. You chill out and you're just like, you're having a bad day on the internet.
I feel like I've mellowed out a lot more as I like am on the internet. I don't know. As I get older on the internet, I mellow out a lot more. Now I used to. I think when I started VTubing a little bit more, I would get like, if I got a hate comment, I would specifically use them for like a clip on Twitter. And now I just like kind of move on and I don't say anything, or I'll just have somebody like, I'll calmly explain, or I'll have my mod will have deleted it by then. And I feel like as I get older, it's just kind of like, whatever, dude, I'm minding my own business. I don't care anymore. It really does have that old vibe feel to it, even though I'm not old at all. Like, I'm not an old person. I'm in my 20s.
That's perfectly normal. We are not being replaced by a younger generation. Do not worry about it. Do not worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. 20s is good. You're a young man. You're a young man. You're a young man.
The thing that sucks about that, I hate that. I hate it because I feel like I feel really old now, and everyone around me who's older than me feels younger than me. And then I feel like, where is my youth going to be? Am I going to get youthful when I'm at like 60? Do I stop feeling like I'm an old person when I'm 60? Do I get like a reverse age of youth?
I think so. Like, people start to, well, I'm not 60, but supposedly people start to just go like, why do I care? And then they just kind of go crazy at a certain point. They're just like, I'm just going to be really weird now. No one can stop me. And they're a lot happier, but yeah.
I had that fucking revelation when I was, I don't know, in high school. I specifically remember this, and this is in the back of my head for the last, like, I don't know, 20 years or whatever. I've had this in my head, and I just distinctly remember after a test that I had in high school, I had a moment where I was like, I am in my junior year of high school. None of these tests fucking matter. None of the colleges that I'm applying to give a shit about my grades here. None of this matters. None of this will lead to me getting a job. And after I think I did maybe like a C on a test, I just was like, I don't care. And I felt free. That was like the most freeing. Like, I stopped stressing about school for the next like 2 years since I graduated. And I never stressed about school ever again. Like, I legitimately was just like, as long as I pass, I'm good. Same thing with college. When I was in college, I was like, this fucking sucks, but as long as I pass the class, I'm good. Like, I don't care about getting a good grade. As long as I'm passing, I'm all good. And I just never stressed about schoolwork ever again.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations on having the grades to be a VTuber. Like, it was... There you go. There you go. It all worked out at the end.
I was decent.
You had a 3.8 and you're a VTuber?
I had a 3.8 GPA, and I went to an art school.
Oh my god. Get out of here, doctor. Look at this guy. Can cure all sorts of mobility issues for the people that are suffering. Yeah, look, get out of here. Knows math. Can engineer several different types of things that are beyond our comprehension. Hey, look at this guy. Smart guy.
Hey, that's me, baby. I'm out here. It was a little silly. It was a little silly time, especially because
good for you.
American GPA was basically memorization, but like I had good memorization skills enough for me to be able to do all that. And my teachers are great. I think I love certain parts of school. One of my teachers, my English teacher, who I will not say his name, but I really want to because he had a funny name. I just remember him taking me aside in the middle of class and was like, hey man, you're really funny. Have you ever thought about making a YouTube channel? And my eyes lit the fuck up because I was like, I do have a YouTube channel. And I showed it to him and he subscribed to me right then and there. And I thought that was like the coolest thing ever.
Congratulations. That's wonderful.
I like that guy.
Yo, yeah, they gave you the courage to be yourself more and more. That's beautiful.
I'm friends with him on Battle.net because he plays World of Warcraft.
That's really, really specific, but also very beautiful in a very specific way.
I sent him a nice message when I was in college saying, hey man, I remember you as one of my favorite teachers, and I want you to know that I'm doing really well with the job, with YouTube and everything. And then he never responded. He might have been in a WoW raid for all I know. I don't know. He might have been in a raid. He might have been in a WoW raid.
Yeah.
He probably forgot to respond. Yeah. Copium.
You could probably find him on a different social media that he might have just not been using it or something. He might have been busy.
I'm gonna get him a sub.
I'm afraid of like people figuring out what I do. Like they're just gonna be like, "Wow, you've been doing pretty well lately. It seems like you're happy." And it's like, "What do you do?" And it's like, "Oh,
paranormal investigations."
I'm online. Yeah, sure, that one. Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, can I see it?" No. Yep. That's it. Nope.
I've fucked up that before. I remember I went to a local, like a Pokeball place that was near me. And when I went in, I guess I was just feeling really good because I had gotten a haircut and I was wearing my nice clothes when I went out. And one of the dudes at the register, when I was ordering, I ordered it doesn't matter what I ordered. I got a pork bowl from a Pokeball place. And the dude was like, I don't know why. I guess he was just chatty. And he made conversation with me. He was like, oh, what do you do? And I said immediately, oh, I'm a VTuber. And I was like, why the fuck did I say that? Because I was saying it without thinking. Like, I had this whole conversation. I guess I was just in a good mood. And I said it out loud like a fucking moron. And then he was like, oh, shit, a VTuber, right? Like, I don't know, like, Gargura, right? And I was like, yeah. And I don't know why I did this, Grimmi. I'm a fucking idiot. Then he asked, what's your Twitch? And I immediately said, PorcelainMaid. And in my head, when I said it out loud, it felt like somebody like threw a truth serum on me or something. Because I said, oh, I'm PorcelainMaid. And then I immediately covered my mouth like a fucking idiot. As if I had just let out the fucking, the words of wisdom. And I doxed myself in front of this guy. And then immediately I started backpedaling. I was like, wait, but but can you not say any of that? I don't want to get doxxed or anything from doing this. And he was like, yeah, sure, dude, I get it. I know that that's a thing, of course, man. And I felt so awkward. So I just took my Pokeball and I was gonna eat there, but I decided to walk home that day.
You took the tray and we're like, have a nice one. He's like, wait, okay, it's cool, man, yeah.
I don't know why I did that. I was so idiotic. Now, whenever somebody asks me what I do, I just say I'm an editor, and I edit for YouTubers.
Oh, that's nice. It just sounds like you were having an authentic conversation and connecting with them when you were like, this guy's great. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Uh-oh, no.
The realization of, oh, I'm gonna fucking die now.
Yeah, that's fair. You know, editor's really good. Also, you got in some raids if you want to say hey to them. I'll give you a second.
I'm gonna do my raid intro. Do you mind if I like hide behind you while I do it?
What you want? Okay,
can you like
sure.
pretend
I'll try
to be me while I do my raid intro? You don't have to mimic the things that I do, because I do say some stupid shit. Okay. Welcome to the stream, Raiders, Caleb and Tabby. Thank you for the raids. Welcome on in. My name is PorcelainMaid. I used to be a sexy shacker man meat before I died and my soul got trapped inside the body of a sexier female doll. He and pronouns, but if you're still confused about pronouns in the 21st century, you could think of me as a bisexual's wet dream. Sexy male voice trapped inside of a sexier female doll. Follow the stream for 3 extra inches to your dick size, yada, yada, yada. I give you a courtesy out of courtesy because I'm like it as fuck like that. Hi, welcome. We're doing porcelain. You can stop. We're doing Porcelain Parlor with Grimmi today. This is my guest. Everyone say hi, Grimmi.
Hi, I'm Joel. You just heard what I was talking about. It's Joel.
Dude, you do a crazy good impression of me. Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
That was
I
insane.
appreciate that.
I feel like a little flamboyant at some points, but you know, it was still pretty good.
Yeah, it was too much. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry.
Don't worry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I'm not a haunted doll. Everyone's saying that now. I'm an adult woman. I just don't go outside. This is how you look if you never go outside. Your skin eventually just turns like almost terrifyingly
You're not
white.
porcelain. You know what the funny thing is? I'm supposed to be whiter than you, but my artist is colorblind. So he's colorblind with the color red, which is why I have skin color when I should be porcelain colored, and my hair should be white. So that's a neat little thing that happened. I'm gonna fix it in my 2.0 model. I will say
it suits you.
Thank you. I do want to change it back though, because I liked my original color palette, but I'll have this as like a side thing, like a fighting game character can swap.
Cool.
When we first met, or before we met, I had a bunch of people saying that we were very similar, or we had similar lore, or similar characters, and a lot of people actually thought you were one of the characters in my lore video, which I can actually bring out in a second here, which I thought was really funny because it was just a case of like coincidence in the making. Let me see if I can find a good picture. I think this one's different because this is like a redesign that I made of them. Let me see if I can find a better one, because we gave them more melanin in this, which is not exactly the same, but the first time I drew them, they looked kind of similar to you.
No, that's my brother.
Yeah, well, I think that's what people thought. They kind of...
No, that looks exactly like my brother. That's a 1-for-1 of my brother.
Yeah?
Did they go into psychosis and leave at some point?
I don't know, because they're not related to me. That's the doll. You can see the differences, actually, if you look at the doll. So you see how there's no crack in the face and the hair is neater? And then if you look here, Now you can see that it's like me.
Oh,
So
the
they're-
little buddies.
Yeah, there's differences between them, and I'm gonna show it more when I do more lore videos and such in the future. But like, that boy is like a different time period than me, so I don't know anything about them personally. But I'm trying to find this first picture that I ever made of them. I think I actually drew it. I saw the other raid, Lucid. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream, Raiders. Follow for 3 inches, dude. Size. I'm hanging out with Grimmi today.
What up? This is a beautiful picture, though. Very, very lovely. Very
Thank
lovely
you,
little
thank you.
guys.
It was made by Parasitic Bun, one of my favorite artists. Oh, here we go. Here's the original drawing that I did of them. It's not exact though.
That looks like Gaspar.
Yeah.
He's kind of depressed, though. I don't know if you want to hang out with him. I don't know.
It's okay. It happens to everyone. But when we first did this, I was like, wow, this really is... Because I didn't know who you were, and then I found your character model, and I was like, holy shit, convergent evolution is real. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. I need to go try to find a big doll lady that lives in my house.
I don't know if... I mean, you probably could. It might be a good maid, or it could be, you know, a man trapped inside the body of a doll. You either win the jackpot or you just get garbage. One or the other.
Huh. Okay. Look for garbage.
Don't actually do that.
I'll find it. There's got to be one in there. This looks exactly like Gaspar. I don't know. He's...
Well, okay, to be fair, how much can you do with like a sickly Victorian boy? Right?
That's
like,
very true.
How
That's
much
very
do you
true.
do with the design of a sickly Victorian child?
That's very true. This could just be a very different, depressed, child.
Mm-hmm. Apparently Gaspar is a part of my lore video now. Or a part of my lore. Or we share.
That's cool. I don't think he'd notice. I think he's usually having an existential crisis. I don't know what he's onto right now. Bitcoin or something.
What the fuck is he doing? What do you mean he's on Bitcoin? Shouldn't you monitor that or something? You can't let him get into Bitcoin.
Do you hang out with every single sibling you have? Do you go like, hey, what's going on? How you do it? You can find them annoying. You hang out with them like once a week for like 10 minutes and go like,
once
okay,
a week
that's enough.
is still enough to get them to stop. Don't let him get into Bitcoin.
I don't know. He's from the past. I am too. I tried to say like, hey, look at this, SCPs. Hey, look at this. We have television now. Bitcoin. I don't know. Bitcoin and Taco Bell.
That's what he
how it
launched
works
on.
out.
He latched onto that specifically, Bitcoin and fucking Taco Bell.
There's one down the street. The Taco Bell was very accessible. I think he didn't like their fries or something.
Gets into crack and Grimmi looks at him and be like, that's cool. Look at you, man.
That would be cooler than what he usually does. He's just around going like, man, everything's horrible. He could get into a little crack. Maybe it would change his outlook a little bit.
A little crack is good. A little crack is good for him. It'll fix his outlook on life, apparently.
I've never tried it. I don't know. Like people are doing it for a reason. Okay, this is too much. Sorry. Okay, no crack. Kids, don't do crack. Nope. Okay, Taco Bell middle grounded.
Jesus
crack, nope.
Christ. How did you get into VTubing?
I didn't go outside a lot, and I really liked playing video games that my friends were like, oh, that one's too scary. I don't want to do that right now.
Well, how did you find VTubing from that?
I of course saw, I think the first VTuber I saw was, oh gosh, I think it was Corona or something.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, Corona, and I was like, oh, how cute. That's really adorable. That'll be something I forget about in the next 20 minutes and won't affect my life at all. And then I kept seeing little things pop up with VTubers. The one that I got really into, though, was, it was one of the Nichi-Sanji JP waves. It was... God, what were they? I think they were Eden Gumi with like Leo's Vincent and people like that. And I was like, these guys are so cool. And also, not in a rude way, but like Leo's Vincent is like really out there. And I was like, wow, if this was a VTuber.
Wow, this person's weird as fuck. Let's go.
Yeah. No, exactly. Like, they were really weird, and, like, they were addicted to smoking cigarettes, and they slept on, like, a beanbag chair or something, and, like, they had a yoga ball for, like, a chair, and I was like, damn, I live exactly like that. Like, I can't really function either very well, but they're just living their life, and people are like, this is interesting, and I was like, that's cool, I want to get into that someday. Then I got a model, and I didn't use it for, like, 6 months, because I was too afraid.
What were you afraid of? Was it, like... backlash for using a model or something like that? Were you a streamer beforehand, I assume?
No.
No, you were diving into it without like having experience?
I would lurk in Lena and Cabal's chat, and like once they took notice of me, I was horrified for like a year of them, and I stopped watching everything they did because I was like, oh god, they're real. This is not a joke. That's how it went. Yeah.
Getting noticed by your Oshi gets you fucking locked inside of a room for another year.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I wouldn't like. I was very socially anxious, so I would like barely talk in people's chats, and if they acknowledged me, I would have a mental breakdown.
Which you've gotten a lot better at, by the way. I feel like the first time you met me, you were like terrified of me.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot better. Like I very much gotten to the point where I feel more comfortable with myself, and what's the word? Like if people kind of like. Not in a mean way, but if they're just kind of like a little bit aggressive towards me or like intense, I'm just like, okay, they're doing their own thing at this point. I'm Grimmi. It's not gonna stop me. I don't need anyone's approval. I'm gonna be crazy. And then yeah, it's been nice. Yeah, before it was like if I typed in a chat and someone went like, "Oh, thank you for following me, Grimmi," I'd be like, "I have to die right now. I have to die. I have to die. Oh God, why did I do this to myself?" Like it's not an overreaction. That's how bad it was.
And then I'm surprised that you took the first step to becoming a VTuber with anxiety that bad.
Oh yeah, no, I was losing it. Like I was like, the first 3 months you feel like you're about to throw up every time you try to stream. At least that's how it was for me. I don't know what was wrong with me. It's gotten a lot better now though, where I'm just like, I'm here, I'm having a panic attack. Let's go everyone, let's learn about volcanoes that can hurt us. And then we just go for it, so.
Do you think that like, I don't know, having an audience that you could share stuff with led you to being a little bit more confident in yourself?
Yeah, I think it really helps. You probably went through the same thing as well a little bit. If you can show people who you are, and instead of them kind of like being like, ugh, like, oh, annoying, like they kind of go like, oh, that's kind of fun. You're all right. That's kind of cool. Like, you know, that's like, you're not the worst person ever to exist and you deserve to die. Like you kind of feel like, oh, okay, cool. I can be myself a little bit. I don't have to feel so anxious.
Exaggerations in your head kind of like calm down a little bit or get nurtured down from the people around you.
Yeah, like you just kind of start to relax and feel positive. It's kind of nice. It's kind of relaxing.
What led you to getting this kind of design? Was it just like, I want to have a specific type of design and this is what I was looking for? Like, do you have any experience with art or anything beforehand that led you to having this design? Or were you just like, I'm taking inspiration from like, I don't know, games and stories that I like?
It's based around like Ebe and different RPG Maker games. Like those are the ones that I like the most, and those are the ones that I was like kind of like I guess like when you're growing up and you're just like playing them and barely comprehending them, like it's a little bit different. But like I continued to play them. Like I'll even sometimes play a game like back to back for no reason because that's, I don't know, it's an insane. Oh yeah, I brought a smoke alarm to your house. Sorry.
You're not supposed to fucking mention it until like way later. We're supposed to gaslight them for longer.
No, it's my smoke alarm that I bring with me to agitate ghosts. It's agitating you. It's working.
I definitely feel yeah, I can tell it's working. I feel agitated now.
Yay! Okay, cool. Yay! Okay. It's I really liked Ebe, Dreaming Mary. What are the ones? Yume Nikki, Flesh Child. You'd like Flesh Child. Wait, I gotta send you that link right now. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay.
I used to watch a lot of RPG Maker YouTube videos. I never played the RPG Maker games myself, but I watched a lot of Let's Players play them when I was a kid. And I remember really liking, I didn't know it was pronounced Ebe. I thought it was called Ib. Casual PorcelainMaid. But I loved RPG Maker games. I remember I tried to beat, what the fuck was it? I beat Witch's House by myself. I didn't have somebody else play that for me. And then I played the Angel one that became an anime and also got its own video game adaptation way later. Angels of Death and Mad Father, To the Moon. All of them are pretty good. I really liked a lot of the RPG Maker games because they really had that weird, almost niche. You know how, okay, there's going to be a weird way of describing it. I feel like RPG Maker games had this weird niche, like Japanese hermit aura to the people who made them. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if they were made by like Japanese developers, but I always saw them as this like weird niche hermit game made by somebody that hasn't like left their house in like 3-4 years. And they were always really fun. Like all of them had really interesting storylines. I will say every single fucking RPG Maker game had a horrible ending. None of them ever were like happy endings. There's never a single happy ending in any RPG like maker game, and I was really disappointed with that. I was like, what is it so unrealistic that at least one person out of the billion who play these games had one happy ending?
You gotta work hard for them. You gotta work hard for them in those games. They're all made by depressed women that don't leave their houses. It's true. So, like, there's hope in them, but you gotta really dig deep for it. Like, let me see if I can find. Sorry, this is definitely something I'll talk too much about.
I think it is good for you to share your passion. I think that's a good way to let people get to know you a little bit more.
Hell yeah. There's some that are positive, but they usually come at the expense of like something the hero has to give up. Like they seem like they're all very thematic of like you have to like let go of something very negative, and you have to like grow as a person in order to, I guess, come out on the other side. So yeah, Eve had a bittersweet ending. I really liked Mary and Eve. I know that everyone wants her to be catapulted into like the ocean and die, but like I really liked her.
I kind of understood her. I had some sympathy for her for what she was in. I mean, like if you were in that position, it would be kind of fucked up too for you.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, damn, this is really rough for her. Like those characters are always really interesting. I still usually saved the other person, but like, because that was
it's fair.
nicer. But like,
people back then had a lot less empathy, and I feel like when it came to like random video or like different video game characters, like if somebody got perceived as getting slighted even like a little bit, it would be like instant death for a lot of characters.
Yeah, it's very true. And she did some very negative stuff in terms of like, I don't want to spoil it. It's a very good game. Please go check it out. Please go check out Eve.
If you
it's
haven't
free,
played it,
or
play
you can
it.
get it from Steam.
Did they make a remake of that? I don't think they did, but I feel like it got re-released at some point, right?
They made a remake. It's on Steam. It's like $15 or something, and in every room, Gary or Mary will have some sort of thing to say about the environment you're in, or something to like comment on. So it's kind of worth it, especially if you're doing another playthrough and if you're an obsessive person.
Do you think some of these RPG Maker horror games could get like, I don't want to say like a complete remake, like they don't need to change the gameplay to being like Silent Hill, but do you think some of them could? Do you think any of them could translate into a completely different gameplay?
Maybe not. I don't know. Like the thing is, they kind of rely on all those little pixels and stuff. Like it's kind of like a story of you need to like kind of be in it and use your imagination. I think that Eve could be made into like a short film, maybe like on YouTube. Like there's
fair.
like I don't know how many could be made into like movies and stuff or like full games. I know they tried with Yuminiki and it was like a 3D environment and everyone was like, no, this is not the same. No. Maybe Corpse Party? I think Corpse Party's been adapted a lot.
I didn't even realize Corpse Party was originally RPG Maker. I thought that was just like its own thing.
Nah, it goes way back. It's one of the OGs.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're all really good though. Those games are amazing. But yeah, I wanted my design to look like one of the main characters of one of those games. I really like them.
It fits. I feel like in the night. I don't know how to say this. In a nice way, I feel like you would be the main character that probably would go through all the brutal bullshit that happens in a horror game.
Yeah.
No,
Life
not that I would want that. I hope that you stay safe, but you do look like that.
I got through it. It's all good. I got through all of the weird stuff. Don't worry. It's all smooth sailing now. Don't you worry.
So you didn't have any like there was never like any art experience that you had before this? You were just kind of like, let me just dive straight into this. I really like this. I like this kind of art style.
I directed them. But I'm like a 3 out of 5 in terms of the Apple scale, so I can't really see images super well in my head.
Wow, you pulled that one out. Okay. The Apple scale.
I don't know. He doesn't know the Apple scale.
I feel like a lot of people are going to be very confused on what the fuck you just said. The Apple scale.
The Apple? Okay, yeah, wait a second. Okay, one sec.
Visualize an apple. That's how you explain it, really.
Visualize an Apple scale. Okay, okay, visualize an Apple scale brings it up, but like most people, I feel like they're either like a 1 or a 2 if they're visual people, but like if it's a 3, like you can't really keep images in your head for very long. Like it makes so much sense. I'm stealing that. Thank you. Go tell people about the apples you can see.
When somebody asks if you can do art, you say I'm a 3 out of 5 on the Apple scale.
For real though, it's accurate. It's honest. You're probably like a what? Let's see here. What are you, like a 1 or a 2 on the Apple scale?
I don't know. Is that good or bad? Because I actually never paid too much attention to the Apple scale.
Okay, here, really quick.
You
All
want
right.
me to take the
All
apple
right.
scale test? Let's see it.
Yeah. I sent you an apple scale. So, all right.
And this is
All
what
you
you
have to
can
do-
imagine in your head?
Yes, this is what you can imagine in your head.
Well, now I'm just thinking of the picture that you sent me.
Yeah, the apple scale.
I think I'm probably like a 1 or a 2, I think.
1 or 2? Yeah, exactly. So if you're like a 3, like you try to imagine stuff, but it's kind of like less colorful. Like there's constantly like a big black like thing like over all of the things you're thinking, and things kind of like just go out of like your, I guess like perception really quickly.
So instead of
so
thinking
it's
of an
kinda,
apple, you
yeah.
think of your cat, Skelter. What's his name?
Oh, Kitty. I can imagine him a little better. I see him a lot. Oh, hi,
Okay, that's
Skelter. Double Skelters. There's a
Yeah,
lot
there's
of
2
him.
of
He
them.
can do some stuff. There's one of him technically, but he likes to do that. So
How come you guys don't fucking double up?
I just saw like 4 of them. You showed the picture with like 4 of them.
Yeah, but
They
they're
can
never
double
on the
up. They're so
screen when they're
cute.
doubled up.
Aw. Come
That's
on, buddy.
fine.
You can do it.
No, it's fine. Look, they're stupid. I don't have too many expectations of
Oh.
them, but I'm happy that they exist.
Look at them go. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's adorable.
Their little
Oh.
stomping tantrum.
Yeah, they're so cute.
That's the
What
real
was I gonna
streamer.
say?
You were talking about your
Apples?
apple
Oh.
scale with your art experience.
Skelter. What it was I think I found pictures of different characters I liked a lot, and I was like, can you combine these elements of them? And then for Skelter, I was just like, this is what Skelter looks like. Please also make Skelter.
Did you
So-
have an idea for him right away, or did you want to like, you just wanted a little companion when you made your character?
I'm constantly doodling mascots and stuff. I can't draw people at all, but I can draw little guys.
And I
I
think
can
it's
draw
really
like
cute.
mice and Pikachu. Like, I can't do any people though, I'm sorry.
I think you did a pretty good job. I think that was like one of the first things that I mentioned when I met you was the little floating cat eyeball was Skelter.
Yeah.
Which, by the
So-
way, chat, technically this is not the exact first time that I've had Grimmi on my stream, because a long time ago, I did a Ring Fit Adventure stream, which is a very popular video on the channel too. In the thumbnail of Ring Fit Adventure, Grimmi and her new model, which was now this model, was in the background of that picture.
That was really nice of you. That was like my favorite thing that I've ever done, and everyone thought I was really stupid, but I felt really proud. Thank you.
Just randomly in the background of the picture was Grimmi's brand new model that was not debuted yet, and but like obviously you
Yeah.
couldn't see it. It was very blurry, but it was still really fucking funny. Because I don't think I had a single person. Maybe I had one person notice that there was like a person standing in the background of my thumbnail, but nobody paid attention.
That was the thing. No one noticed, so on the day of my debut, I played, let me see if I can find it. It was a specific song from Stardust Crusaders from JoJo. If you've ever seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. There's like this, in that show, like there's times where like they do something that makes no sense, and like they're just like, oh my god, I can't believe is this it? This is it. They do something that makes absolutely no sense, but like, if like started like, I don't know, like 5 chapters before, and like it's like a big dramatic moment, and like they reveal something that doesn't make any sense, and they're just like, I've already done this though. Did you notice like over 45 minutes ago I tied a string to your left ankle? You've been moving around for about 45 minutes now, and then like they just like go like, what's going on? And then like all of a sudden something crazy happens. So I did this, and I was like, I've actually debuted this model 2 weeks beforehand. And everyone was like, Grimmi, that's dumb. And I was like, no, it's not. It's cool.
It was
It's
also
cool. I'm
really
ripped.
funny because we had never spoken with each other on, I think, on a stream before. So everyone was like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
It was really funny. More people should just do that. No one can comprehend what you're doing if you just do literally whatever you want every second, as long as it's not insane to like another like just go for it. Just do it. If you ever need to debut a model 2 weeks beforehand, hit me up. I'll find someone that you don't know at all. There
Yeah,
you go.
have them put it into the background and just that, you know, honestly, I thought it was really funny. I thought it was really funny, and I'm glad that we did it because it was just so it was just so stupid, and that was like whimsical, dude. That was a little bit of whimsy that I
Yeah.
needed.
Exactly. I appreciated it too. That was like one of my favorite things I did for that debut. I was like, what am I doing? I'm not really doing anything. No, wait. I have one thing I'm doing. And everyone was like, what, dude, why? And I was like, no, it's awesome.
That's
you
a
didn't
funny...
see it coming, and they're like, no, you didn't debut it there. No, I did. Yeah. Like, you didn't. No, I did. Yeah. It was great.
That's a funny conversation, because I actually just got asked recently by 2 different people on how to promote their debuts. And it's just like, guys, just do something stupid. Or make the classic thing is get a close-up picture of your eyes and then get a video trailer to post on social media, and then that's it. But I always think it's fun to do really stupid things. I think that's worth it. Do something like putting yourself in the background of somebody else's thumbnail.
Exactly. I think that not enough people just do like really dumb stuff constantly. Like, everyone wants to be like, yeah, I'm doing this right. I'm doing VTubing right. I'm doing it in a cool way. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get my backgrounds. I'm gonna do all of this. You should just do something insane every day of your life that makes you happier.
I think some people really want to stick to a character, which is fine. Or like, they not necessarily like a role play character, but they have a persona of being like, you know, I am angry dad, divorced man to some people, right? But I also do whimsical things from time to time. And other people will have like, I am super sexy, cool person, or like, I am, unfortunately, a couple of people on Twitter, I am male VTuber. So like, a lot of people will have characters that they want to stick to. But I think you're right. I think more people should just go like, fuck it. We're just doing something stupid and insane that you wouldn't expect from me.
I think more people should come up with concepts and ideas that they really want to do once they have a little bit of establishment, and then they should just go for that, honestly. You'll feel good. You'll feel good every day if you do that. But if people want to stick to a character and stuff, I don't know. I think you should make your VTuber like at least 90% yourself. That way you don't have to struggle and go like, oh god, no, every second.
Feel so proud about that, because I made my whole VTuber lore in a way that allows me to just be myself without having to roleplay anything. I felt so clever.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I have a cool doll and lore about that doll and the boy in the lore video with the doll. But me, I'm just some jackass in it. I think that's really cool. And that's why I like the whole differences between, you know, me and Dolmia, or the doll before I was in it, which I think is really cool. And it lets me like do serious lore videos while also doing like really goofy lore videos, because the serious ones I don't have to act, and it doesn't have to be me. It can be like a completely fictional character, which makes it, I don't know if this is like an asshole thing to say, I feel like it makes it more easy to take seriously when it's a character that doesn't, like, it's a fictional person. Like if it was me, like it was me, the VTuber, making these super serious and cool lore videos, I feel like there's like a weird disconnect because you can see me on stream. But when it's a character that doesn't exist in the lore video, I feel like it makes my lore a little bit more cool. Like I don't have a disconnect because you can see me and be like, oh, that's Joel. He's not this person in the lore video, but he's in the body of that person.
Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
That was my whole plan for it when I first like kind of got into this a little bit more deeper than just kind of using, because I originally started this with just like a model because I was an artist and I wanted something to show off my art with, and then it kind of got further than that. But yeah, that's cool. Anyways,
awesome, dude, seriously, that's cool. That's cool.
I do want to ask you about some horror games, because we already are on the topic of horror games. I mean, it's integral to you and your whole persona and brand. I had a couple of questions, and I'm not going to ask you, oh, what's your favorite horror game? Because that's impossible to answer for most people. You can't really ask somebody what's your favorite anything, because a lot of the time you'll either get a straight answer right away or you'll get the I can't choose. So I want to say, what's your favorite type of horror? So like when you're playing a horror game, right? They have puzzle games. They have the kind of, you know, the cheesy chase sequences. They have RPG Maker. Do you have a specific horror game where you're like, this is something that I always try out? And this is the type of horror game that I avoid?
I think I have like 2 answers, because they're kind of hard to... I like horror games where the character is slowly going mad, but you can't tell at first. Mm-hmm. Which I can't mention any of them now or it'll spoil it, so...
Am I Nima feels like that, and that's just a demo.
Oh, really? I need to check that one out then. What was it? Am I Nima?
Am I Nima? I feel like you played this, didn't you?
I probably haven't. I haven't played anything lately. I've just been going, oh, this looks so cute! My god!
Grimmi, I found this game from your fucking Discord server.
What? Oh, I should probably check that. Okay, thank you guys for your suggestions. Joel is benefiting from them. Thank you.
Okay, well, side tangent
Yeah,
before we go further.
there's a lot
Then
of things on the internet.
you should play Am I Nima. It is a demo. It's not fully out yet, and it's a horror game where you're like playing as somebody who has this weird case of amnesia, and you wake up in the body of a child, and your mother is interrogating you, and you don't understand who this person is, and you have no idea where you are. And the way the gameplay works is you get words and you mash the words together. So you'll take the word mom and Nima and you put it together and you'll get like blood and parent. And then you kind of like it teaches you about the lore by mashing words together. It's really interesting and it's got a very disturbing vibe that I think you would really like.
I'm gonna check it out. That sounds perfect. I love those types of games where it feels like either the person's like trapped in like a place where they don't quite understand it, or they're like you can tell that something's off, but you continue to kind of like just go like, well, I need to find out what happens, and eventually you're like, uh-oh, like this is like way too far gone.
Literally
this person
exactly
is not in a
what
good
this
place.
game is, because the whole game you're questioning if you are Nima, which is the kid's name.
Ooh. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna check that out after. Maybe I'll play that even tonight. That sounds good. That one really good. RPG Maker games really good. Like those are like probably like the ones that I enjoy the most, especially because you can do the voices for them. So it's like I grew up with them, but now they feel a little bit different. Like being cognitive enough to
You can put your own spin in it
understand
too
them.
when you do voice acting.
Oh yeah. It's also really cool to like know the characters and then go like, okay, this is cool. Like we're gonna figure this out. I think Blood and Concrete was one you might like too. It has some really cool ladies in it, but I don't want to spoil it.
Blood and Concrete.
I think that was it. Guys, you guys in chat, you'd know if Joel would like Blood and Concrete, right?
I don't know. They don't play horror games actually. A lot of my chatters are like babies.
That's okay. That's fair.
They're like, I don't know how to explain it. They like I don't want to be mean to
They're
them.
whimsical.
But
They're like your little guys. You got to take care of them. Look at them. They're so sad. You gotta take
Half
care
of
those
them
little
play
guys.
like
It's okay.
FPS games, and then the other half are like, I like Stardew Valley. I like Animal Crossing, and that's kind of what it feels like with my viewers.
Cool. Execution or Stardew Valley. Nice. Well, they'd like RPG Maker games with your vibe. Like they're not very scary. Like there's not usually too many jump scares. They're just like a little bit of like, because they're like a little bit of scary, but not too much. Like they're for like children that want to be like a little. Not that you guys are children. Not that you guys want to be edgy, but they're like for edgy children.
It's
So
funny because
they're
a lot of
good.
them are either older than me or around the same age as me, and they come here to act like annoying little assholes. Like they're like,
Hell yeah.
I just had a rough day at work. Boss chewed me out. I'm gonna go act like a little piece of shit in somebody else's Twitch chat.
That's awesome. Outlast Trials, yo, good. They're playing the Outlast Trials. That one's playing the Outlast Trials. That one's playing the Outlast Trials.
I don't
Spice-
like
sorry, I'm-
Outlast
I'm acting like
Trials.
you guys are babies too now. You don't like it? It's fun.
I don't like Outlast. I think Outlast is one of the like more. I think Outlast is on the spectrum of horror games that I don't like because I find them really
Okay.
tedious, more so than
Yeah.
scary.
Okay, but what about have you played Trials?
I've played Trials Evolution.
Okay, no. Okay, wait. That might be the same thing. But if you've played Outlast Trials and you have
No,
like
no,
at
I
least
haven't.
2 other people there with you, you haven't. Okay,
Oh,
it's
no,
a
wait.
completely different experience.
I did play Outlast Trials. I don't like Outlast Trials because I played it with a couple of different people. And the reason I didn't like it was that it just felt so... It felt like just tedium. Like, I don't like horror games that make themselves feel tedious rather than, like, let you immerse yourself in the atmosphere, right? Like, stuff like Crow Country was the right amount. It didn't overstay its welcome. But if I play something like Dead by Daylight or Outlast Trials, I'm like, this is not enjoyable. This is not... Like, this feels like it's wearing the skin of a horror game without actually trying to be a horror game or immerse me into an atmosphere.
Like too many puzzles and stuff. Not enough time to like breathe and go like, okay, we're fine. Nothing bad is happening. It's all good. It's all good. Like every 2 seconds.
Yeah, it almost feels like soulless compared to like someone who made a horror game to explain an atmosphere to give the viewer a particular feeling. Like that, it feels like a carnival trying to just make money. I don't know how to explain it.
No, I could see where you're coming from. Like, even if I like the game myself, like, I think I understand what you're saying. Like, it's very much like a hello, look, there's people that are going to kill you here. Ooh.
Yeah,
Also,
kind
you have
of.
no time to think.
You need to get 17 different coins into 17 different slots. Go now. Go now. Go now. Everyone will be chasing you. We're going to beat you to death.
Yeah.
We're going to beat you to death. Don't look at the walls.
Like they're trying to
that
get
kind of-
playtime in rather than like making a game. Because like maybe it'd be fun if there was a little bit of time to play. Like if it was, I don't know. I don't really know how to make a multiplayer horror game that's good. Because I'm thinking of all the examples and I can't think of one that I really like personally. Maybe that Identity game that's just a remake of of Dead by Daylight, but I like that one better because it has a nice art style.
Yeah, that one's cute. It has a bunch of different modes too. I think with Outlast Trials, the group really helps a lot. Like when I get new people playing it, I usually let them wander around for like 20 minutes looking at the walls until anything happens. But most people don't want to do that, understandably. They're just like, come on, we don't have all day, come on. Stop looking at that barrel. You don't need to be in that barrel, please, for the love of God.
But
Nothing's
somebody
happened
worked
yet.
really
Sadly.
hard on this barrel.
Yeah, that's the thing. They worked really hard on the barrel. Resident Evil's really good. Resident Evil's really good.
Is there a type of horror game that like genre that you dislike?
I like most horror games.
I mean,
think
you
it
can
really
see
depends
value
on
in all of
what-
them, but maybe there's one that you feel like is tedious to play.
I didn't like Silent Hill F.
Really?
Yeah, it's very divisive, but I liked all the other Silent Hills. I know that's like not. Have you played it? Have you finished it? Have you played it physically? Like,
I
or
haven't
did you watch
played the physical game, but I've seen different clips of it, and from what I see, like I kind of like the narrative that some parts of them they have, but I don't know what the gameplay is like.
the physicality of the game, like in terms of the designs and the characters and everything they do with it, it's all great. The gameplay experience of it, so many people dislike it.
Really?
So very different when you try to play it, just because I don't want to spoil it for you, but very different. A lot of different opinions there and stuff. So
Maybe I'll try. I still haven't played any Silent Hill game, and I was thinking about playing Silent Hill 2 at some point.
2 I think you'd like more, but I think you'd like F as its design characteristics and like story and like characters.
Is
and
it because
stuff,
there's a
but,
character that's a doll in it?
there's
A lot of people
characters that
keep
are
sending me that.
a lot of those. Yeah, there's some really cool designs. 2 is a little bit more. It feels like you have dementia, but God hates you. I guess
That's called
a
being
little bit like
drunk.
that. Oh, okay. Then it's like being drunk.
Having a very long hangover is basically dementia, but God hates you.
Okay, yeah. Then it's having a long hangover. God hates you, and you're kind of going in a spiral. It's really cool. It's hard to kind of like get the exact atmosphere of it, but I think they did good with the 2 remake. If you wanted to play that.
I also have a
Good.
question. Is he divorced or is his wife dead? Or is it the same thing?
Do you want to know the spoilers?
Oh, is it spoilers for me asking that? What do you learn at the start of the game?
That's like the big thing of the game, but like it's a good journey.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I'm pretty sure you know what happens, but at the start of the game, he arrives in Silent Hill, and it's a murky place, and you see him go into the restroom and go like, oh man, I'm gonna like look at myself in the mirror, this is crazy. And then you realize if you look around a bit, you can't leave, and you have to continue forward into the outskirts of the town, and you have to keep going into it because you got a letter from your wife, who supposedly passed away, that she is in Silent Hill waiting for you, and you need to find her. And it's a really cool game. I like it quite a bit. A lot of people love it for, I mean, it's a classic for a reason. It's really good.
I mean,
That's it.
divorce is basically the same as passed away, because if you're divorced, your ex is probably dead to you. Am I right, Sorry. No, I do want to play it.
It's okay.
I have the game, like I bought it already.
It's okay. You can get as much divorced energy out as you possibly need every second. It's you. It's your culture. It's beautiful.
It's my
I support it. It's your
culture.
art. It's your culture. It's your culture.
Who's your ex-wife? Like, where is she?
A lot of people have claimed that me and Giga are divorced.
Oh my goodness.
That is one of the claims. A lot of people will say I'm divorced with Giga. I think that's the most prominent one that we have.
That's a loss. Giga's amazing, dude.
There's a couple of them. Okay, well, don't compliment her in front of me. Now I'm
Okay,
actually
sorry,
gonna start feeling like
Alright.
I'm divorced.
I respect your culture. I respect your culture. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha. Well, if it was like one specific lady, I was gonna go and try to like hit on her and be like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?"
What the fuck, Grimmi?
I thought it would be cool. Like I don't know, that might get you out of the house. I could sell it, like we were talking about in the intro. Just saying.
You really
Oh,
don't
Jim,
give a
thank
shit
you.
as long as you get $200, huh? Jesus Christ.
For $200, dude, how do you make $200 these days?
What do you mean? Get a
Who in
job,
chat-
Grimmi. Get a fucking job.
Okay. Who in chat? Can we get a poll going? Hey, mods, can we get a poll going?
Don't
How many
command my
people-
mod.
Just really quickly. I'm very sorry, mods. I know I'm a guest here, but can we get a poll going? How many people would try to seduce Joel's ex-wife for $200?
Good luck
Just
trying
really
to
fast.
seduce Giga, dude. That's like trying to fucking.
That's true. She's powerful.
That's like giving a drowning man. No, that's like trying to give water. I don't know how to explain it. That's like trying to get water in a desert. Like that. You trying to seduce Giga is like that. It's not gonna work out.
Okay, it doesn't have to be Giga. You said you had other ex-wives. I want to know. It's like a census. When people come to your door, they need to know like who's living in like your home, and like, you know, they're trying to figure out like a census. Like, oh, cool, we got a poll. Thank you so much. Okay, cool.
Okay, let me.
I do it.
There's a couple of people that are supposedly counting themselves as ex-wives. Why?
Oh, that's
What the
beautiful.
fuck is this poll? Yes, no,
Oh
I
my
do it
God.
for free.
A few people are on your side. It's okay. They're gonna defend you. That's beautiful.
What the fuck,
But a lot of
guys?
them would do it for free. Cool.
What happened to the
cool.
code? You're not supposed to flirt with somebody's ex-wife. What the fuck?
I'm sorry, dude. You really I don't know how many ex-wives you have, like hundreds. You really missed out. I'm sorry. It's just
Grimmi, I don't know how to say this to you. I will have VTuber women come up to me and be like, "Hey, can we get married just so I can be a part of the ex-wife thing? Can we get like, I just want a divorce." I've had two, maybe three people say, "Joel, I think you're great. You're a really good friend. Can I like marry you just so I can divorce you?" I don't know where the divorce came from, by the way. I don't know where the divorce bit came from, because I didn't start it. Maybe I propagated it a little bit with jokes from time to time, but for the most part, I did not come up with it at the very beginning. I think after a while as a streamer, some people started calling me dad because the way I acted was like the dad friend of, you know, friend groups. And I think that led to me getting called a divorced old man, like a divorced dad with like 3 kids. And I don't know where it came from. Nobody was just like, "Oh, you have single dad energy." No, they always go directly divorced. I have to have been through a divorce instead of being single. Like, there is no possible way that Joel is just single. He is specifically divorced. No widowing, no like happen, just always divorced. It's absolutely insane. No adoption, just divorce.
it's kind of the vibe you give off a little bit. Although, yeah.
What
I'm
is a
sorry.
divorced vibe? What is it? Is it just like aggressive man energy but with kids?
Kind of. It seems you
Aggressive
have
but
aggressive man
restrained.
energy with kids, but like, I remember. Okay, I did a similar bit when I was playing Pacific Drive. Like,
Same.
I always pretend to just be Victoria. She's just trying to get her kids back to get just going like, please, guys, I just want you to be okay. Like, after your father left, it was hard.
but like the thing is, like, very different vibes from like a divorced dad. Like you kind of have like the energy of just like, hey kids, my car broke down, so we're gonna get Taco Bell for the 4th night.
Guys, we
but-
don't have any food
yeah.
in the car anymore, but I mashed up all the
Yeah.
cigarette butts and put it into a little tobacco patty to make you guys burgers without any of
Yeah.
the other parts of the burger. So enjoy.
There's some ketchup packets at the McDonald's.
Restrained
We're gonna
depression is
yeah.
a good way of describing it.
Oh damn! Oh no!
Like
I'm so
depression, but
sorry.
you hold it back so you don't depress everyone around you.
Damn! 20 people would not take $200.
Mods, I want you to
Just
collect
use their ex-wife.
the not anonymous polling. And I want to get a list of every single person who voted against me. And I want their heads on a pike as a warning to the others watching the stream.
Polls
Thank
aren't
you.
anonymous. You could do that, I think.
I actually I don't know if it is. I'm pretty sure they're all anonymous.
I think there's a way to see, like, sorry. Anyway, sorry guys. No,
you
I
guys are
wasn't trying to
getting
get you in
ratted
trouble.
out by Grimmi. You guys are getting
My
fucked.
bad.
You
My bad.
instigated
Don't-
this,
don't-
and then you also sold them out at the same time, Grimmi.
Don't tell dad. Don't tell dad. Don't tell dad. Don't tell dad. Don't tell. You can hit me too. You can hit me too. See, don't cry. Don't cry. You can hit me too. See. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to. We were just. Okay. How could you? Oh God, no. Thank you very much to Joel's lovely mods for doing that. Sorry for all of that.
No, dude. My mod Sen was so happy that I brought you on because he's been asking specifically for you for a while. So he's really happy about today's stream.
Oh, that's so nice. Well, thank you, and thank you for asking that question in the poll. I think it's important to see what your community wants, even if it is to seduce your ex-wife for $200.
I think they don't even want to. I think they're just doing it as a way to get at me. You know how like rage? It's like people just want to rage bait sometimes. I think that's what it is.
That makes sense.
I wouldn't have sex with somebody's mom, but if they annoyed me enough, I feel like that is when the whole you doing your mom joke would come true.
Yeah, like that's fair. Like if you just get like I don't know, like that point it's more of like well I have to. This is life. I'm sorry.
Doing it as like
really
a power move. You pushed me to this is so gaslighty.
Just like you pushed me to like going and like seeing like your hot mom. I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry.
You made me do this. This is your fault.
She's a very beautiful woman and she's not appreciated enough. I'm sorry.
Why would Grimmi make me do this? Has gun to somebody else's head. Why would Grimmi make me shoot this man?
No. Okay, but like gun to someone's head, people are gonna be honest, right? That's why you always ask, okay, what's your opinion on this? Gun to your head. What's your opinion? Then they're like, oh God. Then they give you a real opinion.
I guess so. I don't know. I mean, Grimmi, there are people that are trained to withstand torture. I don't know. I don't feel like everyone's gonna give you what you want just because you have a gun to their head. We've seen this play out.
The FBI and CIA are like way less capable of withstanding torture now at this point. Let's not kid ourselves. There's been a precedent that's been set, and the bar is dropped significantly.
The propaganda spread by video games has taught me otherwise. So maybe I need to wake up. I think I'm a sheep and I've been following the pack by watching these video game torture scenes.
Yeah, exactly. I think if you have a gun, like you specifically, a haunted doll, people would listen to you. People would listen to you. You could do anything.
Do I need a gun? I mean, like I feel like if you saw me in the middle of the night, you see a 6'5" Victorian doll with a deep voice. I feel like that'd be kind of scary. Like imagine me standing in a doorway at like nighttime. That's kind of freaky. Like if you back up, hold on, we can show the height difference here. Like this okay. Grimmi, I would say, is like you're a little short, but you're still around normal height for people. Like what are you?
I think 5'2".
5'2"? You're around that height. So I feel like people would get scared by this. I feel like in the middle of the night, this would be kind of a scary thing to see.
Yeah. No, that'd be kind of scary. Can you torture people? Like, what are your powers? What is your power here?
I'm just made out of porcelain, dude. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I can show you something, because in my future lore video is when the monster model comes out, because I have a male model debut, but that doesn't have any lore to it specifically. But the monster model that I'm doing is my like sequel lore video, so it's still attached to everything. I can show you this, because I think I've shown it to you before. I think you were really into it.
Yeah, I think you did show me. Yeah, that part was cool. That part was very hype.
That's not even a monster form. That's like a repair form. So it's not even like meant to be scary or to attack anyone. I don't know how to explain it without getting into spoilers. I can't wait for that fucking lore video to be done. I want my second lore video to be in so I can like spread VTuber lore to more people, because I actually really think VTuber lore is cool.
Oh yeah,
sometimes.
I think so too. I think people should put more of their time and effort into it, and they should enjoy themselves. Not enough people do. Not enough people do these days.
I think a lot of people are scared of being cringe sometimes.
Crap, well if you're that tall, should I be down here?
No, you can be bigger.
No, here we go, okay.
No, people, I need you to be on the screen. Nobody's gonna be able to see you.
No, this is canon accurate height. Alright, we're doing it. Okay,
wait,
cool.
Hold on. At least now you can see me eye to eye.
What's up? How you doing? Oh my god.
Man, dude, is this how you normally see everything?
Yeah, the weather down here, right?
Well, yeah, it's a little humid.
Yo, have you seen those YouTube shorts or those like TikToks or like whatever of like people that carry their phone in like eye level
and they're just like, this is what life is like for like a 5 foot tall person.
That's
This is what
exactly what I was
Yeah.
thinking of too, because it's like, it's so disorienting to see things from a different height, right? That's insane.
Yeah. Like, honestly, it'd be so cool to be, like, well, actually, no, I don't know. Being that tall, like, being the size that you probably are, like, you just, like, run around seeing, like, dead flies on, like, the top of, like, I don't know, like, stuff, and, like, it wouldn't be as nice, honestly.
What do you think tall people do? They just see dead animals on like the ceiling or something? What the fuck?
Well, no one's cleaning that up. They can't see it. Like, you know, like if someone's working at a gas station, like they clean everything at eye level. So if you're like 6 foot, like, I don't know, like 6'5" or something, like everyone's just like, oh, that's someone else's problem. Like they don't even
Do you
know. They
know
don't
what
even know. They
gravity
can't
is,
see it.
Grimmi? A dead fly would not be on the like side of a wall that a tall person would see.
Okay, no way. Okay, I'm gonna go take pictures of like a 7-Eleven or something. Like I'm gonna prove this.
What the fuck
gonna
is your
prove
local
this.
7-Eleven like that you have dead flies on the wall?
No, not the wall, but like on top of like the freezers. There's places that people that are short can't see. I'm gonna start pointing out dead flies. I'm gonna start pointing them out. I'm gonna show people.
One, don't do
I'm just
that. You're
saying.
gonna get thrown out. Two,
Oh, okay,
I
yes.
do kind of get what you mean, but also fridges are taller than you think. So I'm 6 foot. Back when I was alive, before I was a doll, before I died and got my soul in here, I was 6'1" or 6'2". No, I was 6'2". Copium. I was 6'2", and I couldn't see the top of fridges. So unless you're like pretty tall or the fridge is really small, you're not going to see the top of it. And even if you do, fridges are normally like stuffed into like little corner pockets, so you don't really see the top anyways because people will put stuff on there. Like that's storage space, Grimmi.
Filth. We must clean. We're going to clean your refrigerator.
You're kind of a little freak
Yeah.
sometimes, man. I don't know how to
No,
describe
we're
it.
going to clean your refrigerator. I think that's an important thing to do. If your refrigerator's not like, you know,
Filth.
if it's not, yeah, it's filth. If your refrigerator ain't looking good, like you feel bad in like your soul. Like you can't reach in there and like get like your soda pops and stuff and like your healthy food. Like you end up just eating like nothing but like chips and like, I don't know, like bean dip or something like out of a pantry. You got to get it in order.
Just
You
the
gotta get it
idea
in
of
order.
somebody looking up at me who's like 5'2" and looking up and being like filth in like that tone of voice is so fucking funny. Filth.
Just a little bit. I'm just saying, we clean the refrigerator, man. We clean the refrigerator. We go over, we clean the refrigerator. You feel good about yourself after. Okay,
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
Psychotic. I know.
No, it's
I
okay.
know.
Have a breakdown. Sometimes it's good for you. You'll feel better
Thank
afterwards.
you. Exactly. Everyone should have at least a few. Like, you get that out, you feel amazing, you feel good, you're feeling fantastic.
Slowly things start to encroach again, and you're just like, oh my god, why do I have to do somebody?
You have another one, you know, it's a nice little cycle. It's not a vicious one, it's a nice little cycle.
Describing most of men's mental health, honestly. Men and like introverts. Neko,
Oh,
thank you for the
crap.
raid. I used to subscribe to that. Well, I don't know if I still do. I feel like I'm pretty open about my mental health and how I treat myself. But I used to be the type of person that would just kind of like, eventually I'd be like, all right, it's been enough stress. I need a release. And then I go like watching in the arms of an angel or something. And then I like let it all out at like 4 a.m. in the morning.
Aw.
And then I feel way better in the next day.
That's
Sometimes
beautiful.
one single tear, it feels like tension being released. Like, you know, when you have a good stretch, sometimes when you're like a very stressed person, like crying once makes you feel like all the tension in your body like releases. And it's not even like a necessarily like depression thing or like a sad thing. For some reason, my body treats tears the same way it would like stress tension. It's really weird because I'm not like sad. Like I could be having a great day, but if I cry once, I feel like super relaxed.
So you have, okay, so,
Hard to diagnose, right? You don't know what to say.
No,
It's hard
no, I
to
was
figure out.
just gonna say, you know that. So do you know that you have post-traumatic stress disorder, or was that something that you figured out yet, or?
I don't think that's PTSD. Why would I have PTSD for that?
It sounds like you're keeping all of your emotions in, and then getting them out at really odd times, and then going back into the
No,
same cycle you
no,
did
no.
before because you feel unsafe.
No,
and
no,
then,
no, no, no. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I used to have, like, the way I get rid. If I feel stressed or anything, I'll like, I don't know. I'll punch a pillow or like, I'll like
Yeah,
yell
you
at
have
a
coping
pillow.
mechanisms.
Yeah, I have coping
That's normal male
mechanisms.
behavior.
I used to just eat food.
Food is delicious, but eventually you feel sick?
No, eventually I gain weight.
Oh.
Dude, I used to be 280 pounds when I was in college. And I which is not like horrible, right? It was a lot, but it wasn't that bad because I was super tall. But like, my God, if I ever get up to that, I'm gonna be very mad at myself because I had to work so hard to get down from there.
It's good that you're healthy and happy.
Yeah, food as a coping mechanism is one of my worst coping mechanisms, but it's something that I fall back on so much. So I have to like, I need to find new ways to like relax, and one of them is just finding one specifically really good video game. But I always get bored of video games, I feel like, after a week after I beat it. So now I've returned to the ancient art of male gaming, aka achievement hunting. So I'll go like open up an Xbox and I'll achievement hunt to relax nowadays.
Oh, I think we have similar stuff in terms of that. Like, I remember one of the Pokemon games came out and I lost 25 pounds in like a month.
What the
because
fuck
I
did Pokemon do to you, Grimmi?
It was awesome. I love that game. Like, it was just really fun. Same, he gets it. Like, the thing is, like, you just get really hyper focused on the new Pokemon game. Like, everything feels perfect in there. You can spend hours doing everything and you're just like, I'll eat later, I'll eat later, I'll eat later, I'll eat.
I have Pokemon open right now.
Ah, see, there you go. There you go. It keeps you well. It keeps you healthy. It keeps you active.
I started it yesterday and I actually like played until 6 a.m. because I got really hyper obsessed with it. I hate how addictive those games are. Because I have a lot of problems with Pokemon and Nintendo in general, but like it pisses me off because I want to yell at them and I want them to be like better. So when the game comes out and I'm like, fuck, I'm actually having a really good time, it pisses me off. Because it's like, that's not fair. That's not fair that I'm having such a good time with the bare minimum. You guys should be better than this. Fuck you. But like, yeah, I'm having a good time. But I can't justify the price. Fuck you, Nintendo. Why are you so frustrating? That's what it feels like.
You know what? If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. We just saw Fallout New Vegas get a $150 re-release with no remaster.
Wait,
enjoy your Pokemon.
That's what you tweeted about? I thought you were just talking about how you like Fallout New Vegas. I didn't know that they made... What the fuck, New Vegas?
You get a figure and you don't even get the California New Republic patch. They give you 2 patches and like they don't give you the California New Republic one with the 2 bear heads on the flag, and it's the coolest thing and everyone loves that one.
Why?
Like
Why?
$150 for the same game that everyone's played for the past 50. They hate that game or something. They hate it. They just hate it, and they wouldn't have even acknowledged it if it weren't for the TV show.
They barely acknowledged in the TV show, from what I remember, right? Because I've never played Fallout New Vegas. I've only played a little bit of 3 and 4, but I really want to play Fallout 2 and Fallout New Vegas at some point in my life.
Yeah, you would have liked New Vegas. New Vegas is good. You gotta try. It's frustrating that they didn't give us a lot for like their 15th anniversary. Yeah, 4 is getting a remake or a remaster because we live in hell.
Why the fuck is 4 getting a remaster? I hate this so much because they're making a remaster of Halo. They made a cheap remaster of Gears of War, and they made like a remaster of a remaster, and now they're doing this now too. Like, stop! Just you guys suck. We live in hell. You're right. We do.
We live in hell. New Vegas suffers from Bloodborne syndrome. It could be argued that like that game was so good and they're just like, why the hell did I feel like this is a conspiracy theory, but I legitimately feel like Sony's just like, why do you like that one more than our other IPs? Why do you like that one more than our other
Sony,
IPs? Why
I got a fucking PS4
it,
specifically. I've never played Bloodborne, but I always get compared to... Actually, I'm so sorry for going on a tangent, but this is... Before I like forget, do you get the classic VTuber thing where somebody compares you to like an already existing IP? Because obviously, I get Shaltier from Overlord and I get Bloodborne Doll, right? Do you have one?
I get Tomoko from that one manga. Yeah, it's right. Yeah.
I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that is the comparison that you get.
No, it's accurate. I've given up on that. Like, I'm very nervous. I perv on women a lot. Like,
no, you do not perv on women, Grimmi. You're not that bad.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I don't think anything. I can't imagine you saying anything that would be like horrible compared to the things that I've seen from time to time. I feel like your idea of perving on women would be like calling a pretty woman pretty, and then you'd like cry that you called somebody pretty and feel really bad about yourself.
It's more like if they're in a video game, we have to point out that she has a dump truck. Like, I mean, I can't help it. It's like, if she has a gigantic dump truck, like,
then
why are we
everyone's a
pretending?
pervert, Grimmi. Then everyone is, because
Okay.
everyone points that stuff out. You're fine.
Okay.
All right. That's beautiful. All right. This is good then. I'm healing. I'm healing. But yeah, Tomoko Kuroki from It's Not My Fault I'm Not Popular, the one about the shut-in lady. I didn't really relate to it until she got more buddies, and then I was just like, uh-oh, this is similar.
Hey, again, you've gotten a lot better. I still remember I thought you were going to cry when you first talked to me. And then, like,
Yeah.
look, you're holding conversation.
Yeah, there you go. I think you need to break down all of the anxieties you have and stop worrying about other people and just have fun, and you'll feel great. It's good. It's good.
Or I can order 4 Cinnabons and eat that within 2 days.
You'll feel like garbage, though.
Don't eat it.
I'm kidding. I have to go throw up.
No. As long as you're enjoying it, I don't know. I can't really eat like unhealthy foods like anymore. Like I've never been able to do that. Like even when I was younger, I was in like a raw vegan food cult. So
Wait,
I didn't.
what? Is this a childhood thing that you were like put into that?
Yeah, I was in a bunch of different cults like when I was younger.
Of
but
your own volition
the
or just like randomly thrown in?
No, I was a child. One of my parents went to a bunch of different cults, and I had to go with her. I didn't go to one, and that person turned out to be a human trafficker, so I was really happy about that.
Jesus Christ, Grimmi. This is like trauma. This has to be trauma,
this is
dude.
interesting. I feel good about this now. At the time, because like the thing is, I didn't want to go to that one because I had a bad feeling about it, and like I was just like, I'm not getting on the plane. I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going.
Wait,
and they were
what
like, you
was
better
your
get on the plane.
childhood, Grimmi? This is fucking insane.
Yeah, but it's all good now. Like now I'm just nervous. Like this is like 100 times better than before. Like things have been going well.
Okay.
Things have been going good.
I won't dig into it. I don't want to dig into it if it's like uncomfortable. But that's like
Oh
insane.
no, we can talk about it. It's just cool at this point. Like they're crazy.
Jesus,
Some of them are
dude.
so insane in retrospect. One dude was from India, and he pretended he said he was from India, but then he said he could channel a Native American dude, so he just pretended to be a Native American guy and was really racist for like 2 hours and told a bunch of people that like they were hype if they gave him $40 to be there.
Okay.
That guy was cool. Like,
Was he?
I don't know. That guy he was truly insane. He was a scam artist and he was nuts and he seemed to be aware of what he was doing, but he was just a voice actor. And I was like, wow, this guy is so I left halfway through. I couldn't take that one specific guy. He was annoying. But like, I don't know, that
He's
level
cool,
of like
but he's annoying.
have you ever met someone so psychotic, so truly deranged, so beyond all like and just like I don't know, like scamming like a bunch of people out of like $40 like every other day? Like he was just it was horrifying, but I wish I could find him again. That's like the one cult leader I want to find and like interview again just because that dude was like nuts. But that guy was probably the most interesting. The raw vegan food cult made it so I think I just don't digest things as well as I used to. That was your mom's old ex? Oh my god, what is this info? Please tell me. If you're not kidding, I need to know. Like if that really was the guy that like okay, sorry, I've been looking for him for years.
I don't know if you'll find a
like-
specific man, but that's. I feel like some people in the chat might have some interesting stories about that. Not the same guy.
Someone has to know. That is cool though. Let's see.
Why did
What was-
this
what was I gonna
happen?
say
You just
now?
had a parent that would like bring you to these things?
She was nuts, apparently.
Oh my
But in an
gosh.
interesting way. She disappeared and went to a different country for several years. And then had a lot of psychotic episodes, and eventually she came back to America and stole my car. And then she
What?
went back to a different country. Yeah, this was weird at the time. I didn't realize. But she eventually came back. Well, actually, no. They kicked her out of the country, and they said she was too annoying to ever come back. This isn't me doing the little kid voice. This is just, sorry, this sounds truly insane, but she got kicked out of a different country, and she's not allowed to go back because they deemed her too annoying. So
Okay.
Now she can't. Yeah, now she's just back in America and she's on medication and stuff. They kicked her out. Yeah, they kicked her out because she kept causing problems. Which I didn't know that this could happen until this happened. I didn't think that, like, she didn't have anything on a police record because she wasn't going to jail there. But they kept, like, just going, like, okay, you are way too crazy. And she was stuck in, like, a mental institution for a few years. But she got involved in a lot of cults. And, like, once all that stuff happened, I was like, oh, crap, these are all cults. So,
So did you realize it right away as a kid? Or was it, like, a slow realization when you got older?
The guy that could do funny voices, I realized was definitely insane, but everyone else I thought was legit because I grew up in it. But then once she developed, like, her illnesses and stuff, I was like, uh-oh, none of that was good. Uh-oh. So yeah, I mean, the raw vegan stuff is a little bit rough, though. I feel like if I eat anything unhealthy, I feel like I'm gonna, like, get sick really easily now. So now I kind of have to, like, play it safe, eat very healthy, otherwise I start to go, ugh, like, immediately. It's interesting.
Man, that's terrifying, dude. Sorry that you went through that, but I'm glad that you got an interest out of it at the end of the day, I guess.
Yeah, I'm doing good. No, it's very much in the past, and I think it's just interesting to think about now. Like, imagine if you, I don't know, what are some interesting things I could talk about that aren't too crazy for your stream?
It's fine. It's nothing's ever too bad. As long as the guest is comfortable with it, I don't think anything will get uncomfortable for us. As long as you don't, like, you know, blow up on stream or explode.
No. I've talked about this a lot at this point. I just think it's interesting. It's kind of like something that you look back on and you're like, that was really weird. Why did that happen?
Well, I mean, you're in a safe space now, which is good. So I feel like it's easier for you to talk about.
Oh yeah, I got cats. I got a bunch of food in my pantry. I got a lot of backrooms lore I can look into. Ooh, I'm excited. Like,
Grimmi is the dog in the car with, like, their favorite music on and, like, water in there.
Yes, absolutely. 1,000,000,000%. I guess the most intense thing was at one point I was supposed to go to Brazil to meet a specific cult leader called John of God. But when we got to the airport, I thought, I'm going to die if I get on the airplane, and I started freaking out for some reason, which wasn't like me at the time. Like, I was pretty normal back then, but I, like, was just going, like, no, if we get on the airplane, I'm gonna die. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. You can't make me go. And everyone was like, you're going on the airplane. Everyone else from the cult, they didn't say they were cult, but, like, everyone else from here is here. You have to get on the airplane. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. You can go without me. I'll just figure it out. I'll just figure it out. And they were like, you're like a child. You can't do that.
Thank God. Not John,
yeah,
but like actual.
Yeah, the actual God, not John. He turned out to be a human trafficker, and he supposedly this might be too. I'm really sorry. This is really intense, but he would stick scalpels up people's nostrils and, like, scrape their sinuses with the scalpels. I'm really sorry, you guys.
Jesus Christ.
He would also scrape their eyeballs with knives, trying to cure them. And then he also, it turned out that he was a prolific human trafficker and trafficked, like, they actually didn't really get a good estimate of it, but he was trafficking a lot of people, and a lot of people that went to see him just went missing. And when they eventually started investigating him, they had to make a second helpline just so people could report all the crimes that he had committed against them, because their phone lines in that part of Brazil weren't able to receive any other calls, like if people had, like, accidents or something. So that guy was crazy. So
Jesus Christ.
Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Trust your
Hopefully
gut.
he's not in a position of power. And yeah, please. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, just, I don't want to say don't take chances, but maybe don't with, like, a giant group of people. If you guys ever have a sneaking suspicion that you're in a cult, you're probably in a cult and you should leave.
What's really funny is if you're at a cult, you usually watch documentaries about cults and go like, wow, those guys are crazy. I'm so glad that I'm not in that. Like, it's really true though. Like, it can get nuts. It's interesting, but, like, you're just like, wow, I'm so glad that I am so educated and so well to be in this group of people that truly value me and care about me.
That's
and
something
also hope
objective.
That anyone that leaves this group dies and we kill them with hammers, and that they never really understood our true God or our true message.
I feel like that's actually a lot of people. I don't even think that's just cults. I feel like a lot of I don't know if I don't want to say like a lot of people nowadays, but like a lot of humans in general have been like that in like the past, where they can't objectively look at themselves properly.
Yeah, I think it takes time, and I think also people probably won't do it consistently. How do I put it? I think a lot of people have the belief that they do that, but not everyone does all of the time, and I'm trying to figure out a way to put it very politely.
Sometimes
No
just
one knows
look
what
in the
they're
mirror.
doing.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
in the
no
mirror
one
and
knows
do
what
your
they're doing.
best. You won't be able to get it
Yeah.
perfectly, but as long as you're trying 99% of the time, you should be good. Like
think
nobody
if
can
you-
blame you
yeah.
for attempting, but they can blame you for not trying.
Yeah, I think if you wake up and you feel light and like not guilty, like you're probably doing okay. And if you feel like you're overcome with guilt and you're like, no, that child I ran over, they had it coming. It was their fault. It was their fault. I didn't do it. They made
If
me.
you
That
have to
child had it coming.
convince yourself, you know, like as long as you wake up and you don't feel like you have a heavy guilt weighing on your conscience and you're pretending to be all right throughout the day, I think you should be fine. And if you are, maybe try to take a look in the mirror objectively, or I don't know, confess to a friend about the murder that you did 6 years ago and see how they feel about it. And if they're okay with you, then I guess you're okay.
Sorry, one of my cats.
Find an echo chamber.
Don't find an echo chamber. Find people that are like doing well. Find people that are healthy and not depressed, and go like, "Hey, can you help me?" And they'll be like, "Sure."
Yeah.
You can also still hang out with people that are depressed, but at least one healthy person. That really helps. Michael's here. Good cat.
Michael, how many cats do you have?
I have 3. They're fat.
What are
They're
their
cute.
names? I
They're
love
Michael,
fat
Joshua.
motherfuckers. I love BBW cats.
BBW baby. This one's Michael. He's orange. He has a half orange brother that's a flame point Siamese. So he's an orange Siamese cat. And then there's also Pumpkin Pie, who's a tortie.
Aw, I apologize for asking this. Is Michael stupid?
Michael's pretty intelligent for a cat. Like
For an
he's
orange
very
cat?
He's very personable.
Okay, good.
His brother, he's half Siamese though, so they're supposed to be like a very intelligent breed of cat. So maybe he got those genes.
Mixed Siamese cat with orange cat?
Yeah. So the other one's a Siamese. Sorry, now I'm just going like I really am just going into like yeah, they're like a Siamese cat, but like
No,
they're orange.
please. I love cats, dude. They're my favorite animal.
Yeah, they're so cute. Hi, Michael. He just wants to be in front of me and be part of the attention. Okay, here
I
you
want
go,
a cat
baby.
so
Here you
badly.
go, Mike.
You should get one. Your life will change for the better every single second that you're alive. You are dying right now. You are dying without a cat. They're perfect. They're perfect.
I'm a
They're
man
perfect.
drowning watching somebody fucking. Or I'm a dehydrated man watching somebody drown. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
I want to get a cat, but I'm waiting to bringing up my ex-wife Giga again. I'm waiting for Giga to like look through my apartment or my house to make sure that everything here is totally okay before I get a cat. Because
my
I
God,
want to
what
be
the-
responsible. I don't want to get a cat and then be like find out everything while I have the cat. Like I want to make sure everything's prepped beforehand.
That's awesome.
The problem is
Good
relying
for
on
you.
somebody that's constantly busy to check my house to make sure that everything is cat proof.
That's very fair.
You could.
I'm trying. I don't know if there's a service online where it's just like, will my cat die? Will they eat anything and die? Please tell me.
Like that might be a good service. Guys, start a business. Get that on Etsy. Hi, Michael.
willmycatdie.com if I should
Yeah.
have any of these things. Well, one of my main
Yeah.
worries was like I have a lot of high spaces that have shit there, and then I have a lot of open wires that I've tried to keep in clean. I have a lot of like mechanical equipment for exercising, and a lot of random boxes full of heavy stuff. So that's like one of the worries that I have is a cat's gonna like hurt itself.
Oh, well, they'll just knock all your stuff over and unplug it, probably. My cats learned that they can unplug lamps, and it makes me angry, so
Michael.
they'll just unplug stuff, probably. Yeah, Michael's very smart. You're a smart boy, aren't you? You're a smart boy. Whose alarm? No, that's just my smoke alarm. I brought a broken smoke alarm here. I thought it would be helpful. It is
Grimmi?
helping. It
Grimmi.
people angry.
You're
What?
not supposed. The whole point was that we were gonna gaslight them and not tell them about the alarm until the very end of the stream.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I usually just.
You immediately gave it away, dude. We're supposed to like ignore. Chat. We have a smoke alarm playing every hour or so, and the point of it was to gaslight you guys. and be like, I don't hear a smoke alarm. What are you talking about? But Grimmi immediately gave away the bit at the very first beep.
But you
came up with it though. You came up with the bit and then you immediately gave it away.
But you want to bring a broken smoke alarm places, don't you? Just to like get a little bit of whimsy back in your life. Come on.
I'll install it here. You won't know where I'll put it. It'll get weird.
What am I gonna do with a smoke alarm? I don't have lungs to inhale in the first place.
No, it's just to you'll see. But like I'll just install it somewhere around here, and in a couple of days we'll start to run out of batteries again. And
that is like putting a cricket in somebody's like wall. Like you're just trying to make them go insane.
Yeah, there actually are devices specifically for that. You can get these tiny devices that emit like a weird sound, and then just hide them in someone's house. And then when they find them, they usually
like
get way more
noisemakers.
afraid. Yeah, they're little noisemakers, and they're horrified. They're just absolutely horrified. Like once they like start to like figure out like, okay, what is this? Like when they find them, it's even scarier because they're just like, oh my god, a bug! Someone's gonna murder me.
That feels like torture. That feels like a form of torture to put a noisemaker in somebody's like house somewhere randomly where they won't be able to find it.
Yeah. And it only goes off like once every like 30 minutes, so they have to find it over the course of like, you know, like a few days.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I think it's interesting.
I think
I don't know,
your idea of interesting is kind of also straight up torture. Yeah, I think you have a very interesting form of like, I like this thing, and it just Grimmi will come up to me and be like, I like this thing, and pulls up picture, and it's a picture of somebody getting like waterboarded. Like that's what I imagine you would do.
Not waterboarding specifically, but like when it comes to like other forms of torture, like I have a book from the CIA, like some dude quit the CIA and was like, here's all the methods we use to infiltrate specific organizations and like, you know, do mind control. That's cool. You want, that's a cool book. Why not?
Sure.
Come on.
It'll be fun. And I'm like reading Garfield for the 14th time, going through the fucking little mini comic strips and enjoying myself.
You do have a good coping mechanism, but what if you traded in for something that made you twice as psychotic? Why not? Why not start living?
You know, I have an addictive personality, surprisingly, but I've never gotten anything like that's why I've stayed away from everything addictive since I was a kid. So I've never smoked or drunk. But like my entire family, besides me and my brother, have a very bad history with being super into cigarettes. Like almost every single person in my family, except for me, smokes cigarettes. Me and my brother smoke cigarettes. And I feel like if I were to like at one point smoke even one, I feel like I would get addicted immediately, which is unfortunate.
That's fair. Well, you don't have to smoke cigarettes. You could just get really invested in what the CIA does specifically for mind control.
And what is that?
That'd be cool. Okay. Do you want me to know? Do you want me to mind control you? Do you want me to show you? I can do this. I can do this.
Okay, mind control me, Grimmi. Mind control me. I'm giving consent to Grimmi, Grimacent, Grimbo to mind control me. Get bigger on the screen. Get bigger on the screen. Let's get this into a whole play.
Okay. We're doing this. Okay. Also, okay. All right. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. First of all, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. This is a non-sexual mind control thing in nature. I want to make sure everyone knows that because people on the internet made it weird, and now you can't even talk about it. Like you cannot talk about it on Twitter or Patreon without it getting removed because people made it weird. So thanks a lot, internet. Thanks a lot, internet. This is one of the OG times we're gonna do this. All right. Anyway. Dear Lord.
I'm so sorry that people do that to you a lot.
Ruining everything. I'm sorry. Like, if a woman has a big caboose, like, yeah, sure, go off. But, like, mind control? Come on. Taking away everything interesting, making it into something freaky. Please,
you
dear
guys
Lord.
are ruining my fucking interest. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right, let's see here. So, all right. First of all, one of the things I would recommend that you... Michael, don't unplug that lamp. One of the things I would recommend for... Don't unplug it, dude. One of the things I don't know if you can hear him.
Are you mind controlling me or Michael right now?
I can't control.
Because I kind of want to unplug a lamp now.
Okay, good job. All right. Okay, I'm letting him out really fast, but you just wait. We're getting into the mic. Okay. All right.
Dude, Michael is as needy as you guys. Jesus Christ. Chat, you guys yap as much as Michael does.
He's a beautiful orange. He's a fresh and fragrant orange. Okay, so, all right, first of all, so how do you, let's see here. Alpha brainwaves is usually the first step, and you can do that a couple of different ways. Now, you can use GABA which is a supplement you can get off Amazon. I use a liquid capsule that also has L-theanine and a few other substances in it. Really good stuff.
I have to take
Puts you in
drugs to get
relaxing
mind controlled?
No, this helps, and they aren't drugs. They're vitamin supplements. But the thing is, putting your brain in alpha waves usually helps quite a bit. So, why do you keep that? Well, you just need the vitamins. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
sometimes you need to mind
easier.
control somebody. Back off, guys.
Yeah, I always wanted to be a CIA agent. I'm sorry, but okay. If you don't have any of that, it's okay. We'll work on it. But what is one of the things that you wanted to improve or feel better about, or anything like that? Like, what's something you want out of life?
I would like to be able to focus on doing art in my free time instead of sitting down wishing I was drawing. That or having better appetite control.
Better appetite control. Okay. So, how are you feeling right now? Like, what's your general disposition right now? Are you feeling tired? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling generally pleasant? Are you feeling peaceful? Are you feel like what's your general vibe right now?
I think a little tired. I think a good vibe that I have is tired right now.
Okay, tired. All right. So the big thing with mind control is if you're slightly out of it in that sense, like if you're a bit tired, if you're a bit this is what I've at least learned from all of the CIA books. I don't recommend like doing this and replicating this in order to gain things because that's evil. But when it comes to stuff like this, it's okay. It's just interesting. I think it could be used therapeutically. So you're a bit tired, that's good. If you feel like you are focused on something else or someone else, and you are slightly, just a little bit out of your gourd, like a teeny tiny bit, that's the perfect way to be. So you would like to draw more, and you would like to not eat as much. So, okay. What you do is we're having a conversation. Okay, we're just talking. And I've already kind of explained what we're doing, so it won't be as effective, but
That's fine.
we're just having a conversation. We're chilling. We're thinking about like, okay, so I don't really love enjoying like food. I feel like it makes me really sick. It makes you sick, right? Too. Like now you feel like a little sick now that you like try to get into those like foods now, and you just don't really feel like you feel like it's easy to stop now. It's not really your thing, right? Like, is that how you feel like now that you're a little bit older and stuff? Yeah, right. Yeah. Even though you're like you're in your 20s, you're okay. But like, it's not like amazing. So you don't really enjoy it, right? You don't really enjoy it.
Yeah, sometimes I get really sick just from a bite.
Yeah, like it's just not really worth it. It's something where there's so many different things that you can go and you can work on instead. Like it makes you feel a lot better. Like you feel a lot more comfortable. Like, like when you're doing your art and stuff, like it just makes you feel like a lot better. But like when you think about like just eating like junky food and stuff, like it's just like, it's not something you enjoy. Like you just kind of avoid it at this point. You avoid it, right?
Yeah, when I try to.
You try to, but like it's almost like you just avoid it just because it's so unpleasant. Like you just dislike it, right?
Yeah, because sometimes it's unpleasant to eat.
Yeah, like and like the feeling it leaves you with, like you just hate it so much that like you would rather eat healthy and like work on the things that you enjoy, right?
I think so. I feel like that's a lot more of a healthy choice to do.
Yeah. You think so? Or like do you feel like it's real? Like now that you're really thinking about it, do you like not feel like good when you're like eating like junky food? Like you want to like focus on the stuff that makes you feel good in the long run, right?
Yeah, it's something that I want to do. I want to be able to work on my art and eat less and feel more healthy.
Yeah, but you're like already working on your art. Like you're already working on your art and you don't like eating that stuff. It's gross. Like you don't like eating it now, right?
Yeah. Is this gaslighting? Okay. Is it gaslighting? Is it like mainly gaslighting as a way to do this?
Pretty much. I can get the book if you want, but it's essentially just whittling people down until they have a response that's similar to like what you're going for, what you would like to accomplish.
Is it like repetition where you consistently like repeat the same thought process into somebody's mind, I guess? It feels like a Pavlov training, honestly.
If you look back at like what I was saying, it's psychotic, but specific words were essentially just like, you're going to do this now. You are going to do this now. Like, this is how you feel now, in this moment, like now, from this point on. So it's essentially suggesting things,
I was kind of scared into agreeing with you when you were saying it, honestly. I was like, I kind of I kind of like terrified right now. I feel like I need to agree.
That's okay. Fear is actually one of the motivators that they go over in the book. You can use several different emotions. So fear is good. I can also like go through like the type of person. I can go get the book if you want. You could be the type of person that goes through like specific stages of it, but the first thing is identifying the type of person that you're communicating with and then finding the best emotional response to get them to get the right stimuli and stuff.
So it's based
And
on
if you-
people. So like if one person's like better, you need to give them positive reinforcement or negative reinforcement.
Yeah. It's really insane and horrible, but it's what they did to infiltrate specific groups and stuff. And then when they infiltrated those groups, people wouldn't give them like, I know, specific information. So they'd have to be like, okay, for this one, you gotta like talk to them in this sort of way. You can see their I don't remember all of them offhand, but they even go into like, okay, this person was probably raised like in this type of environment. That'll mean they have these types of insecurities, and you have to go in and you have to specifically talk to them in this way. And if you do that, those type of insecurities will slowly start to manifest in this way, and then you can convince them of this way and this way and that way and this way, and then you can eventually get them to open up about the information that you need specifically about the cult organization. And then once you have that information, you can also get them to do this and that. So it's all the CIA like that just essentially made it so you can, I guess, mind control people to the point where they'll give you specific information or they'll behave in a specific way, and you can alter their habits and change them on that level as well. Yeah, it's really messed up. Like, the CIA was not very nice.
It's interesting, though. It's interesting to hear about.
Yeah, see, now you get it. It's very interesting.
Look, the Grimmi's favorite word when describing anything has been interesting. It's like it's such a good word to avoid saying, oh, I love this kind of thing. And not like you're not necessarily agreeing with it, but you're like, it's really interesting to hear about.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You can just call it crazy. It's a crazy person thing, but it's cool. Like, it also shows like if you're, and again, I don't think anyone should use these techniques because they're psychotic. But if you're like approaching like as someone that has less value within a group, like if someone needs to like infiltrate like a, say like someone that like sells narcotics, like they're going in to like try to bust them or something, they have like a different way to approach them as like someone that has no power in that situation versus someone that might maybe have more power. Like they're like, okay, this type, you can open up conversations with this, you can do this, you can do that. The smoke alarm, sorry. It's really cool though. I just like having a smoke alarm. That's normal.
The beep didn't go off.
What? Tanu tricked me.
You got one guide. There was no beep that time.
Okay, but anyways,
it is interesting though. I feel like you can see a lot of these different aspects in shows that we already see, right? Like I feel like a lot of shows maybe have done, because I feel like I've seen the way you were trying to hypnotize me. I feel like I've seen that in shows before, maybe even anime, where they like have that kind of, not really rambling, but it's like very suggestive, the way they're talking, the way they're like trying to like put a thought into your head about doing stuff.
Like, ideally you don't tell the person, but I don't think you should do that. But the way it works is you don't tell the person, and then it's suggestive over time, and it's used in marketing and a lot of stuff now. It's really cool. But sorry, please continue about anime.
No, that I'm saying it's very interesting to see, because I do feel like I've seen, yeah, like Boss Sing Se from Avatar is definitely an interesting version of that. It's just cool. It's weird how the human mind works, that like anything similar to that could be used. Because I feel like you can't get somebody to do something they don't want to do most of the time.
That's what the CIA was there for. There's very few people that won't do things that you don't want them to do. They have problems with people with autism because they're too straightforward sometimes. So like, the thing is, like, if you have autism, sometimes it can be a little harder for CIA.
If you have autism, you are immune to being brainwashed. Let's go. You know, I like trains a lot.
Yeah.
I like trains a lot. Maybe I get the superpower of being immune to brainwashing.
There you go. There you go. You got this. The CIA is going to come for you, and they're going to be like, hello, sir. Where were you at this time, this location? You're going to be like, I was
looking at trains.
I was looking at trains. You want to see them? Come look. I built some. Yeah.
I was playing with trains. I built a train model kit. How about that? Huh? Can you do that?
Yeah. I have 400 hours in my save of Pokemon. I can show you exactly what I was doing at that specific time. Oh, yeah.
I was shiny hunting. I didn't get the one that I wanted. What can you guys do? Sir, we're going to have to take you in. and then they put the handcuffs on you and take you away.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, the more I hear about autism, the more it does feel like a superpower. The way some people fucking get just like it is. You become super blunt and you get really good at certain things, and it's like, okay, damn, shit.
Yeah, it's not always something that's going to protect you from that kind of stuff, but when you look into it, it's kind of crazy. Like, people can be suggestible in different ways, and there's always different, like, groups or, like, different ways that things can, like, work out with that stuff, like, in terms of, like, even, like, cults and all that, but it's just, you're more likely to be like, no, I need to know why this works, and it'll be like, no, just believe that God loves us for this specific reason, and he's coming by on this day, and, like, we have to do this, and it's like, why specifically? Can you tell me why? Well, we have this specific doctrine. It's like, please tell me why. Please tell me why specifically.
I'm glad that you weren't stolen into a cult. I'm happy that you're here. I will be the first to say, out of everyone in the world, that I am happy that you're not in a cult, dude.
Thank you. Oh my god, thank you.
I'm glad you're not either.
Thanks. Well, I might be.
Oh.
I mean, take a look around.
Oh, these little guys.
It could be considered that. I meant VTubing, but yeah, that works too.
Oh, I thought you meant like you're the cult leader of all these fun little boxes. They're so cute.
Outside looking in, I feel like some people might think that, considering they all call me Dad.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You're leading them to a new tomorrow. That's wonderful.
Come with me, everyone. I will lead you to a new tomorrow where we will, I don't know, play Pacific Drive for 13 hours and maybe stop for chicken nuggets on the way there.
That's a good game. That's a good game. You're in a good cult, guys. Yeah, you're in a good one. You're in a good one.
They had their DLC come out yesterday.
Oh, yo, congratulations. Holy crap.
That was really good. It was a fun one. It's actually about cults. Surprisingly enough. The DLC Whisper in the Woods is about like having a cult about anomalies. So it's an anomalous cult where they worship like the SCPs in that. I think that's really cool. I feel like that's up your alley too, but you'd have to be really into driving.
I drive.
More adult than me. I don't fucking drive at all.
It's not that bad, but I understand not wanting to. I think past a certain point you get used to life and you're like, I don't gotta do it, no one can make me, and that's a very fair way to feel.
I spend more, I don't think I go outside, like I go outside maybe twice a month total, because I go outside to get a haircut. 2, and occasionally every Sunday I'll go to like my mom's house to hang out with them, and maybe if I'm feeling cool, I'll go out with my brother to like a card show for Pokemon, or I'll go get dinner with my mom, but I never go outside normally otherwise.
Yeah, that's fair. That's good though. I mean, I don't know. VTubers are like that. You don't need to learn to drive. I've had my car battery die a few times because I don't go out anymore.
Hate that. That's why I don't like driving. Because you have to, if you have a car, the car cannot just sit down in a garage until you need it. You have to, it's like a needy dog where you have to take it out for a walk. The car needs to go out every like 2 weeks or your battery dies, and it's so annoying. Like, just I'd rather have a Flintstones car. I'd rather like have the little yabba dabba doo mobile where I have to use my legs to drive around, and I like that seems more useful than something where you have to start your car and drive it for a little bit every 2 weeks. It's just a pain in the ass.
Okay, but if you could have any car, is there any that ever looked like interesting to you? Like, have
Steve
you ever been
Urkel's
like,
car.
Steve Urkel. 1 second.
Steven Urkel's car from Family Steven Urkel's car from Family Matters.
Yo, this thing looks awesome.
You seen the hot rod?
Yo.
Let me get a picture of it for chat. Chat, this is Steven Urkel's car from Family Matters. This thing picking up chicks in the Steve Urkel mobile.
Look at this thing though.
It is it's something. Here, chat, I got the pictures now. Take a look at this. Nope. Take a look at this.
This is truly fantastic. This is the whoa.
Ignore that. That was me in Brazil.
Okay, like this car though. Okay, if I was gonna try to CIA profile you, you're very one of a kind. Like you're yourself, and you pride yourself on being unique. Maybe
It's not that. It's just that it's not that big of a car, and you can like go on the sidewalk if you need. It doesn't. You can see everywhere you're going, and you just kind of walk in. This is basically perfect for groceries. So like, I go to a store that's really close by, grab the groceries, and then go home. And it's like not that hard to do, and it's not a pain in the ass. Basically, I want a scooter or a bike. That's what I want.
Okay, no, you're not the unique personality type. Well, you are though. You're very unique. And
It's okay. You can say it. You can say I'm boring. It's fine.
No. I wasn't saying that. I was saying that you probably fit more into like the comfort like personality type, where your life revolves around trying to make sure that you're very comfortable.
Honestly,
not in a negative way.
I spend money on first class because I have sciatica, and if I don't, I get like dead. Like I die on a plane.
Oh, do you not like being around other people and stuff?
No. I'm 6 foot. Back when I was alive, right before I was a doll, I was 6'2", and I have sciatica. And so the sciatica is a pinched nerve, like directly on my like left thigh, and because of that, I can't sit down in the same spot for long periods of time, and I'm tall. So if I get on a plane and I'm not in first class, I physically want to die. Like I cannot stand it. And the thing about sciatica is I have one where not only do I get incredibly uncomfortable, it gets me like hyper aggressive too. Cause like I can't, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Imagine if you were in a constant state of discomfort, but not from social anxiety, like physically uncomfortable. And also your leg was the reason that you were uncomfortable. Like, and you can't take off your leg. Like, imagine the feeling of like, I really want to rip off my leg, but I can't. I physically can't, but I need to rip it off or else I will go insane. That's kind of what it feels like.
Your body's agitated. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, it doesn't, I don't know how to explain it. It feels like you are being attacked, so your fight or flight is on. It's ridiculous. Pinched nerve is such a hard like emotion to explain. You know that, oh, here it is. Have you ever been trapped in a shirt when you're trying to put it on as a kid? Like you put the shirt on the wrong way and you get like trapped inside and you feel like squealing because you're trapped and you can't move?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. That's kind of what the feeling is, but times that by 10. When you're like, I'm trapped in my shirt, I'm gonna start squealing because I can't get out without somebody's help, and it feels really awful. Like that. That's what it feels like.
It sounds like it's almost like, I'm trying to remember the word for it, like over not oversensitivity. It's God, what was it? It was over not overexposure. One of you guys knows it. That thing where like you have the wrong texture of fabric on you and you have a mental breakdown.
Overstimulation?
Oh, overstimulated. Yeah, it sounds almost like overstimulation, where like you just are getting like more agitated and more anxious and more angry. Like you're just like, I can't do it. I can't deal with this.
Kinda. That's what having sciatica feels like. Like I got this because when I was overweight in college, right? So chat, my body weight is so weird. I would go up and down all the time as a kid. And I don't know if that was because of ADD or something and my appetite suppressors, but I went from 170 doing MMA in high school. And then when I went to college, I gained, I think 110 pounds. So I got to 280 when I was in high school or when in college. And then I got out of college and then I lost it all. But when I was in college and I was at 280, I think that's when I gained sciatica, because all I would do was eat a fuck ton of food and sit down on my ass all day because I was busy doing my college work for Full Sail University, which was primarily, it was 80 hours a week, project-based grades. So I would be at school 80 hours a week, and then I would have to do my homework too. So I was always sitting down and always eating like fattening food. Like I would have a sub from Fire House Subs, chili, and cheese, mac and cheese, and then I would get that again. So I would have that twice a day, and it was horrible. And then I like got better, obviously. After I got out of college, I lost all that weight, and I was back down to 206 so whatever. But the damage is already done, so sciatica's there forever. And then I actually fucked up again when I was losing the weight, because I only did cardio, so now I have a shin splint. So I have sciatica and I have a shin splint. So if anything barely touches my shin on my right leg, I get it like it's like somebody cracked a bone.
Oh dear Lord, yeah. So you have to take care of yourself. You have to be comfortable. That's fair. That's fair. No. You worked hard to get where you at, but holy crap, dude. Holy crap.
I fucked up a lot. It was crazy. I don't know. Like my legs are My entire lower body is just fucked.
Damn, I'm so sorry. Well,
Hey, I did
but
it to myself. You don't have to
doing good now.
apologize.
No, I think everyone wants you to be comfortable and healthy. They're not going to be like, shame on this man. He ate too many macaroni and cheeses. He deserves to suffer forever. Like, no one's going to be like that.
Hold on, wait. The one hater. Where's my one hate watcher? Shout out. Where are you at?
Wait, what?
My one hate watcher. Where are you? Appear to me. That guy's.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah. I love the people saying here. No, I think it's a good way to highlight the importance of making sure that you take care of yourself in ways that you wouldn't expect. Like, I feel like some people would not expect, like, oh, maybe just sitting down all the time is bad for you, but they don't exactly know why. They might just think that they gain weight. But no, it has the effect of pinching your own nerve. Like, a lot of people don't know what sciatica is, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was like maybe like a not in the negative way, but like a mental disposition or something, or like a skin problem. Like no. It's just like you need to be in first class. I was like, oh, he gets very like overstimulated by like sounds or something. So, but no, that makes a lot of sense.
I actually get more awkward in first class because I feel like I don't belong, because I'll be sitting next to like a rich white woman with her dog, and then she looks at me, and then the fucking I shit you not. Did you watch Sweet Life of Zack and Cody?
A little tiny bit.
So there's a character in there called London Tipton, and it's like this rich woman, right? I shit you not.
Yeah.
I was on a plane to Offkai this year, and behind me on the first class in the plane was a woman who the flight attendant walked up and said, "Would you like anything else, Miss Tipton?" And I almost like I was kicking my legs giggling right in front of her on the seat of the plane, because I was like, holy shit, there's a woman named Miss Tipton in first class. I'm gonna scream. It was I have no idea if that woman was important or if she just had like the same name and happened to buy it. I didn't like look at her. I didn't want to make eye contact with her, but I was like, that's the funniest fucking thing in the world.
Amazing. She was real. She manifested.
I manifested London Tipton, except she turned into an old white woman instead of like Brenda Song, but it still is cool.
Yeah, that's still really cool. But no, I get you. I've been on first class like once before because the like ticket price was almost the same, and I was like, that'll be really interesting. And I mostly just felt really awkward and anxious up there the entire time too. Like it was just like, everyone is dressed not in jeans. Everyone is dressed like an adult.
You know what? That's funny, because most of the time when I'm on first class, I feel like it's either everyone is dressed super well or everyone is dressed like a fucking casual. Like I always wear the same, because I always try to wear really nice clothes, because the only time I'm on a plane is when I'm going to a convention, and I know I'm going to see my friends immediately as soon as I land. So I always try to dress as nice as I can on the plane. So I will be dressed in a like a street fashion, right? And then everyone around me will either be a like, I don't know, in fucking in like khaki shorts and socks and sandals, or they'll be like in business suits. It's always that. It's never in between. Nobody's wearing casual wear. It is socks and sandals, khaki shorts, and like random t-shirt rich people, or they'll be like a CEO.
Yeah, that's fair. How do you feel? Okay, I'll be real with you. I like to be the person on the plane that's wearing pajamas, like pretty much just like, I don't care that if we die, I want to be like this. Like this, if it's going down, I'm gonna be comfortable. Like
that's fair.
I like the pajama experience. I'm just saying, it's really nice.
I don't judge people in pajamas. I actually like people in pajamas more on the plane, because I know they're not gonna bother anyone, because they're there to like sleep and just be comfortable, and they're not gonna make a scene or anything.
That's true. They're not gonna be like, oh Lord, please, what's going on? Like that's. Have you ever been on a plane with someone that's been screaming or going crazy?
Mostly kids.
Okay, that's normal.
Mostly kids, unfortunately. But before I started saving up money for first class, because I was only going out like once a year, so I would buy first class. I used to, when I was sitting in normal seats, and I just kind of like. So when a convention invites you out and they say they'll pay for the flight, they always pay for the worst flight ever because they want to save money. So I would always get put on like American Airlines or some bullshit, right? Which I think kind of sucks. And I remember on one specific flight, I was squished in between two dudes which is like fine. But I mean, like, I was the skinniest one, so I feel like I should have been put on the aisle seat at least. But whatever. I was squished in between two people, and then also there was a kid behind me kicking the back of my seat, and then there was an old man in front of me leaning back in their seat. So I was like boxed in, and I think that was the moment I snapped and was like, okay, I'm just gonna spend money on first class from now on.
That's fair. Oh my god.
Like, I could not stand it, and I felt like I was going fucking insane. I was so angry.
You know what? You had like the sitcom experience where it's just like, oh, where's Joel? And then
really
like someone's like going, like it flashes to you, and you're just sad and angry, just going like, "Ah," and they're like, I'm sure he's fine.
Do you ever play video? Do you like? Okay, I bring my DS with me and my PSP with me on every flight, and I never bring it out. I bring a DS, a PSP, and a book, and for some reason, I always end up just like on my phone, and I feel like I'm too shy to do. Like to read a book or to play a game on my flights.
I will just do pretty much. I don't care if anyone sees me doing anything. Like, I'll even like, I'm the person that'll have a laptop and watch an anime. Like, if I do bring it out.
You are braver than me, dude.
I don't care about anything at this point.
That's life, baby. Someone takes a picture of you, uploads it on TikTok. You're just like, that's life, baby. We keep going.
Are you older than me, Grimmi? Do you have like a age with wisdom thing going for you that I don't?
I think being in a bunch of different cults makes you kind of calm down or get way worse.
That's
I think
fair.
I got both. Yeah. I thought about this a bit, but I didn't. I was homeschooled, so the people that I hung out around were all old.
Fair. I also only hung out with old people.
Yeah, I don't know how to put this, but it's this sounds kind of rough, but it's almost at the point where, like, unless someone's like kind of older, like, I don't get along with them fully, I feel like, which sounds kind of rude, but it's just fair. Like, yeah, like, I used to do like, I guess this doesn't matter too much, but I used to do like acting work, and there were specific like sets where like you'd have to like hang out with different people, and the ones where they'd hire like a bunch of like older people to be background extras or for the scene, like they were always like, wow, this is nice, everyone's chill. And the ones with like younger people, it was like, oh god, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have nothing in common with anyone. Everyone's really hip and crazy. Oh god, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. So that's generally how it feels sometimes. If that makes sense.
No, it makes sense to me. Most of the time when I was a kid, I had like one or two friends, but they were never friends. They were people that I would be like friends with in class, and then as soon as class was over, we would never talk to each other. We would just kind of like, we were being friends with each other so we wouldn't have nobody to sit next to in class, you know what I mean? So whenever I did anything, I was just kind of at home playing video games, and when I actually did talk to people, most of the conversations I remember having as a kid were with my mom's like friends. And my mom was a massage therapist when I was a kid before she swapped jobs, and all the people that I would meet were like rich old women. So the only people I would end up having experience having conversations with were like these haughty, rich old women consistently. And before anyone says anything about my taste in fictional characters, shut the fuck up. But those were all the people that I had experience talking to, was that and like anyone that she was dating at the time. So I would only ever be talking to like old people.
That's awesome though. Like that does suit you then. Like all of like the like older grandmothers that were like, oh hello Joel, how you doing? You're looking wonderful. Starlight in your eyes. All right, here's a little bonbon. See you later. Like that sounds awesome. That sounds cool. Like that. I want that like lifestyle. Just to have a bunch of cool ladies. Just I also picture them all as like starlets from like a few decades ago. But you know.
There was like a varied range of like rich old woman that would speak to me. I feel like the mature for your age gifted kid vibe. I don't know if I was that. But I feel like I actually got along with them more than I did my own mom. Like I think my parents were actually jealous of me because I actually held conversations better with their friends than I did them. Like I specifically remember my mom and dad getting angry at me because I was talking to this like this British mom that who was my mom's friend, and they were like, oh okay, I see, you'll have a conversation with her and talk to her about everything, but you won't talk to us. And I'm like, guys, She's standing right here. She can hear you airing out the fucking family drama right now, dude.
It's like, oh, so I see Joe. Like she's a very lovely mother, isn't she? Yeah, just you know, like there are so many other mothers that wish they could connect with their children. I'm sure. Yeah, you just go have a lovely time. Like meanwhile, she's like, oh well, very much. Thank you so much for that. Well, you have a lovely. Like that's fair. Sounds like a hellish place, but really fun.
It was funny. I mean, looking back on it, it's funny. It doesn't bother me that much.
Hell yeah. Well, it sounds like a nice time though. But yeah, I think you slowly gain. I think wisdom's mostly gained by life experience. So, if you gain life experience by going through insane crap, you get better at it little by little.
Oh my god, dude! I can't
But you have to go
say.
do stuff.
I can't say one of these things because it's just really awkward. But I have been through a couple of different things that were definitely life experiences to have in my career as a VTuber and a streamer that I feel like aged me a couple of different years. I feel like I've been aged every time something happens in my positive, negative stuff most of the time is what ages me. Positive stuff, I feels like it's a balancing act. Like everything negative makes me feel older and everything positive makes me feel like younger again. I don't know how to explain it.
No, I feel you. I think it might sound weird, but I think like having those negative experiences, like they're not all bad because you usually get like this level of like, oh, I'm okay. Like it feels horrible for like a year maybe.
Yes, you get
Yeah.
over it and then you start to feel like, I don't want to say I feel stronger because of some of them, but it makes me feel a little bit more like more calm. I feel more calm and collected after a couple of different bad experiences, and it makes me feel like more rational when anything bad happens. I feel a little bit more rational, and I don't feel like, I don't want to say overly emotional. I feel like that'd be unfair to a couple of different people because I know there's a lot of people in this line of work that sometimes have a negative experience and it feels like their world is crashing down. But like, I don't know. I don't want to feel pompous because I'm super young saying all of this. Like, I'm not an old person, but that's just what I feel like.
I think that's adorable. I think your life experiences will change you for the better, even if they're horrific to go through at the time. And eventually you'll be like, okay, I know me, so I feel okay with myself. And no matter how anyone else feels, or no matter what people say, I know who I am, I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah,
And
dude.
I know when I feel bad about it. And I know that I'm gonna do my best when I feel bad about it. And then you feel good overall, so...
As
I
long
think
as
it's
you have a
a little bit
hobby,
easier to
you can
fun.
survive in life.
Yes, you do need something outside of VTubing, or you will get really, 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 really weird very quickly.
Yeah, dude.
Just have one thing. Go and read a book. Go do literally anything. One thing. You need one thing to ground yourself to reality, please.
My parents don't have hobbies, and I've been trying my best to try to get them into something, like, at all. It won't work. I can't figure it out. They, like, only know about video game, or they only know about talking with friends, like going out to see friends and work, and that's it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Getting an old
They
person
might
into
not
hobbies is
have them.
impossible.
Yeah, well, you have to sneak it. You have to sneak in the hobby. So, all right, what's one of your hobbies that you do? Huh? What? Wait. What did we just say? What did we just say,
I think I've
Joe?
monetized everything. I think I've monetized all my
Oh, crap.
hobbies.
Okay, you gotta get one. You gotta get one that you don't share with anyone. You gotta get one. Just even one. Just even one.
Like,
One.
I play video games and then I feel bad for playing them without my chat. I'm like, oh god, chat would have loved hanging out with me doing this. I like feel
It's fair.
bad.
You gotta get one. Anything. It could even just be like, I don't know. It could be a. No, it is hard. No, I get you. I don't read on stream anymore because it was just like, okay, that's gonna be my thing. I'm gonna read books myself. I'll still read manga, but one thing.
Oh,
one
I
thing.
read webtoons while exercising, even though that's technically exercise. I'll get on an exercise bike and I have my mouse in one hand and I will read webtoons while I'm working out.
Okay, that's something.
Read
That's
webtoons,
good. That's
manga.
good.
Sometimes I'll play games that I don't need to stream. So if it's like a grindy thing like Pokemon, I can play off stream. I'll sometimes listen to audiobooks when I feel like it. Sometimes I'll play
That's
older
good.
games. I achievement hunt on my Xbox nowadays because it's all games that I've already played, so I can just redo them again, but for like achievements. I
yeah.
used to draw I used to draw at different OCs. I don't know. I do art from time to time. I'm an artist. Surprisingly, a lot of people don't know this about me.
That's nice. That's really good. So you have a few things. I also really like Anna the witch just screaming, "Please help him get a hobby. We are trying." Like they're like just like, please, our son is trying so hard. He just needs something in life that gets him just something slightly different, please.
This is a little weird. I don't know. I don't think this is weird, but like, it might be weird. I used to play H games because I found Honey Pop, and I was like, Honey Pop is fun. Honey Pop is fun, and it's not like something that you're gonna necessarily like. You're not gonna fucking go crazy over it. You can play with both hands on the keyboard, is what I'm trying to say. And I would play that, and I thought that was really fun. So I started looking, and this is gonna make me sound like I'm fucking insane. I would look for H game knockoffs of games that I want to play on stream, so I could play them without feeling guilty about not playing them on stream, because you physically can't play some of them on stream. So I found one for Slay the Spire, and I'd be like, oh fuck, I get to play Slay the Spire now without feeling like I'm shortchanging my chat out of a stream or content. That's something.
That's something. This is, I feel, okay, not in a negative way.
No, it can be negative. It's totally fine. You can be negative about it.
It feels a little bit just like this is almost like a couples counseling session for like you and your chat. Just like, okay, just like, okay, so yeah, he doesn't have any hobbies. You feel like you sometimes need a little mystery back, and like he's just not really going to do that.
He's just got no mystery. He's got no flavor anymore.
Yeah, you feel like there's nothing, because he shares everything with you. Okay, let's try to unpack that. So I actually play like some H games too. I really like Abaddon, Princess of the Decay. That was like a really good horror game.
Is that like a, is that
it's a good horror game, but
was that a, why doesn't it sound familiar? Is it Pixel or is it
It is Pixel, yeah.
I was wondering about that. No, some of them are, it's genuine. Like some of them are pretty good, and they really are just knockoffs of games that you would already like.
Oh, give the man some whimsy. You should go to haunted houses and like look through them.
I'd have to go
alone at
outside, Grimmi. I'd have to go outside.
Yeah, but then it leads to like a bunch of fun stuff. Like you have to like go and get a gun and like a gun license, and like you have to find the place you want to go to and investigate. And then you have to like slowly like figure out like which places you aren't going to get stabbed.
I can't have a
like,
gun. I would accidentally shoot myself. I can't have a gun. I play with so much shit in my house that if I had a gun, I know for a fact I would be like, I'm going to take it out and look at it, and then it's going to be loaded. I'm going to be fucked. Like I can't. I physically cannot have a gun. I fidget with a lot of shit, dude. It's not a good idea.
Okay, no guns. Okay. What's something else outside?
I lit my sock on fire the other day. That's true. I was playing with a lighter. I was using a I was using a lighter as a fidget toy, right? So I was just going like this, like click, 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 and looking at the fire, because I don't know. When I get tired, I need to fidget with stuff. And I was clicking it, and it was right next to my sock, and I guess I had a lot of fuzz on my sock that it lit the sock on fire, and then it went out. And I was like, oh, I'm so lucky that didn't fucking light my sock on fire. The sock was fine. It's still usable, and it's not burnt or anything, but like it just had like a light, boom, and then gone.
Were you on like Ambien or something?
No.
No, this was just, okay, sorry, I was just wondering. Sorry. No disrespect. No disrespect.
No disrespect. That's it was just like, you guys act like you've never played with a lighter before though. You guys act like you've never had a lighter and just turn it on and off.
Well, I mean, like when I was on Ambien, I kept trying to light an orange on fire. That's the reason I asked. But like, I haven't really done that when I'm not on Ambien.
Am I insane? Like, is that insane to say that you've never just played with a Zippo lighter or something before?
I think it's cool.
Not as like a fidget toy, but like you just have one and then you go on, off, on, off. It's not like I'm not doing tricks with it, you know? Okay, maybe it is weird.
No, it's cool. It's just I think it's it probably is like a fidget toy, but if you're an adult and you are taking care of it and you didn't light your house on fire, and I'm proud of you, legitimately. You knew your limits with it and you were comfortable enough to not.
You have the air of a disappointed parent who's trying.
No,
Are you sure you're not the divorced one? I feel like you're taking my job here.
No. Like that's a different character. No. She's doing okay too. She's getting back on track after her husband ran off with one of the loveliest people she had met and thought was just a good friend of hers, and they are very happy together.
It was a
and it's
fucking cock scenario. Jesus.
I don't know. Like, I just say things and it gets worse and worse for the characters I play. So
Grimmi.
yeah, and I'm getting by. You know,
it's just I just had a really lovely time with my husband, and I had a really lovely time with my friend Keith. And you know what? They hurt me in a way that they didn't really understand. I don't think they understand what it did to me. But you know what? And it's fine that our kids want to stay over there with them. It's fine. They have a bigger house, and you know what? That's okay. I'm getting back on track, and I have a lot of dates lined up, and I have a lot of people that I'm really excited to get to know. And you know what? It's gonna go good. It's gonna go good. Give me the lighter. I can go for that.
Here, take some. Take some.
Okay,
you might need to relax a little bit. I feel you, sister. I hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I know what it's like. It's a pain in the ass sometimes.
yeah, none of that is true. But like, I don't know. It's good to pretend that you're someone that's going crazier than you actually are sometimes. So you can like
That
how you were
lets out
saying
your
you had
real
that catharsis.
emotions.
Yeah, your catharsis, like you were saying, like exactly. You get a little bit out there. You get a little bit out. Yeah.
That's why I like doing my like New York goon voice, like the hey, how you do? I don't know. It's something that feels kind of relaxing to do.
Baby. Yeah, go for it. Yeah. What you getting? Who you gooning for? And a non-sexual component.
Wait, okay. Who are you gooning for in a non-sexual purpose? If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Just don't. We're not trying to put these purposes out here. What are you doing with, huh?
Yeah, like you gooning for the Joker in a non-sexual way, in a non-sexual component.
Completely depends on the person that you're asking about. Maybe they might be gooning for the Joker, but me, I'm just a good old goon. Bada bing, you know what I mean? We're out here. I'm just a regular mook working for whatever Tony comes along.
Yeah. You know what? I'm proud of you. You're an independent goon. That's hard to see in this city. Hard to see. Not a lot of the villains will take care of you. You got it. Yeah, you're an independent goon.
I do my best to work with the, I need my rates, all right? I got a family back home. I got to take care of them. I need to make sure that they're well fed. And if I don't get dental, then I'm not working.
And your teeth, they get knocked out like every week. You need the dental.
I don't even have real teeth anymore. It's all dentures at this point. I took them from my nanas.
Who got you? The bat? Was it the bat? The bat's he goes around town. No killing?
Bat.
Killing, but he gets you. He gets you good. He doesn't think about the dental. He doesn't think about what you're gonna need to say to that dentist. Oh my god. The guy's a monster.
Grimmi, do you like other things besides horror? Do you have like genres that you like? Is there one that's closely related to something that you like besides horror?
That's really
Because I only
like
ever
horror
really
adjacent
see you play horror stuff, right? So I don't know if you have an adjacent thing that you really enjoy.
I like horror adjacent stuff like Undertale. I like things that what do I like?
And what do you like besides horror? I didn't realize that was gonna be the fucking curveball question for you.
Yeah, I didn't either. Yeah, I do like sci-fi, but science fiction I feel like is also
That's also kind of horrific.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like but I do love sci-fi. Tarot cards are also kind of like occult related, but
I
thank
think
you.
that's
You guys
also
have some-
similar to that. Everything that you're saying that you like is related to horror in some way.
Yeah, I read general fiction for books and like speculative fiction and science fiction. I'll read anything with books, but God, what is X-Files? That's kind of horror. 1 second, I'm looking around.
I didn't think this was gonna be the rough one for you, dude.
I'm looking around. I like Metal Gear Solid and I like prepping and I like military stuff.
That's the
there you
horror
go,
of
there you go.
war.
Yeah. Also silver and card pack opening. Although I haven't opened packs in a little bit. I got it out of my system.
I gotta play Metal Gear soon. I bought the I bought some of the Metal Gear games because I really would like to play through them on stream. But I really want to start with the newest one that was the remake, I believe, of I don't know what number it was.
Delta 3.
Delta. Because it seems like that chronologically is the first. But I asked a couple of people about what I should start with, and all of them said not to. Like I asked Mint because she's somebody that loves that game, and I was gonna ask you, but it seems like everyone's saying not to start with Delta.
I think it works like this. If you are not gonna play it unless you start with Delta, like you can play Delta first, but you really should go for the first one, and then the second one, and then the third one, and then at that point you have to ask someone what chronological order they appear in, because there's a few spin-off games, but they're also very important. And then from the so on and so forth. It's because like you could play Delta first, but there's things in like the first few games that lead into Delta, and you're like, oh my god, this is crazy. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh my god, the way this character. Oh my god, he suffered so much. Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like you're just like, wow, this was the guy. Oh my god, this was the guy. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god, and it ripples out. Oh my god, in terms of oh my god, his influence. Oh my god. Like so, it's different.
That was a lot of oh my gods.
Because I every spoiler was replaced with an oh my god. It's really cool though. Like I think you'd like either. If you're just like, if it's like something where you're like the convenience of it and you're never gonna like play the other ones unless you just play Delta first, go for Delta first.
Well, I would like to play the other ones. I just don't know how long playing every single Metal Gear game would take. I mean, it might take a whole year depending on how long it would be to play the games.
First one's like, are you someone that takes like twice as long to beat a game?
I don't think so.
Average playthrough?
I don't think so. My chat might argue with me, but I feel like I've been getting way faster at video games. Because I used to do a video game once per week because I didn't want to double up because I was worried it would annoy people or people would get sick of it. So instead, I've learned to just do 2 streams in a row to finish a game. The one thing that does happen is I do end up trying to be a loot goblin, so I will look at every single area because I like to 100% games, and if I feel like I missed something, it pisses me off. So like when I play a video game, I will look through every nook and cranny of an area before moving on. So maybe. Okay.
Yeah, maybe. No one's on your side about it being the average.
You can ignore them. You can ignore them because I 100% have been. I beat Soma like at 12 hours, and Soma said it was 11 hours to beat. So shut the fuck up, Chad. It wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't even that long.
Okay, a few of you. Okay. You'd probably beat Metal Gear Solid in like a month if you played them at like an average rate, like 1 game a week.
I play like 10 hours a stream, maybe 7 to 10 hours a stream for a game.
Oh, okay. You'd beat them in like 2 weeks then, probably. Like if you start with 1, you'd be on Delta like in half a month. You'd do great. Like you probably would. It depends on how much you want to do with 2, but most people get annoyed and they don't spend as much time on it realistically.
What, is it not as good?
It's just how attracted are you to like how do I put this politely? I'm not gonna put it politely. I guess annoying twinks.
A little attracted.
Okay, you'll probably spend some time on it then. You'll probably enjoy it. I think, yeah, that's that. You're not gonna be horrible with it. You'll probably get something out of it. Okay, cool.
A little bit.
Okay. Okay, a little. That's okay. That's okay. You're gonna do great with it then. You'll get a lot out of it, but it might take a little bit more to like play. Then if you don't like that type of character, then you kind of speed through it at light speed, and I think you could probably do it in like a few weeks. Metal Gear Solid will change your life. It's a one-of-a-kind game.
What about Revengeance?
Revengeance...
Does that count? Is that a part of it? Or is that just like a side thing?
It's a side thing, but it has the best character in Metal Gear Solid in it.
Is it the Brazilian dude with the fucking ponytail?
That guy's really cool, but no, it's people in chat will know the character I'm talking about, and they'll...
The senator?
Yes. That guy is awesome. That guy is so cool. He just comes out of nowhere and acts crazy, and you're like, what is going on? And he's like, citizen sausage. And he just goes nuts, and he goes insane. Like, no one's ever done that before. No one's ever just decided.
I do. Yeah. I've seen a little bit of that. That's actually what originally got me interested in Metal Gear. Because I thought Snake was a military dude, and that was it. I didn't see the nuance and depth of the... Well, he's also kind of really sexy. But, like, I didn't see the nuance and depth of him. And then I saw Revengeance, and I was like, damn, he's a good man. I think Snake. I'm gonna be honest. I think Snake and fuck, what's his name?
Otacon?
No. There's a real life actor. I'm thinking of the most attractive men I've ever seen in my life, and I'm thinking of Solid Snake, and I'm thinking of what's that fucking dude's name? Oh my god, lesbians love him. And
was he on Mad Max?
Mads Mikkelsen. That's who I'm thinking of. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, Caleb. You immediately got it. That's so fucking funny. When I think of the most attractive men, ever. I think of Mads Mikkelsen. Nicholson? I think of Mads, and then I think of Solid Snake.
Oh wow. Oh, interesting.
They're
Wait.
attractive, man.
You wait. Snake is like the most attractive character to you, but you haven't played the video game. You gotta play the video games.
I think a lot of characters are attractive. Dude, Grimmi, Lady Maria from Bloodborne is the most attractive video game character to me, and
You're
I've
not
never
wrong.
played it.
You're objectively correct. Everyone should think this or they're wrong. But like, you need to play the games. You need their personality. You need their soul.
You're right. You're right.
You need to understand.
You know
them on a
what's
soul
fucked
level.
up? Most of my have you ever seen those round table of Smash memes where people are like, "These are my favorite characters." In mine, almost like half of the characters in mine are games that I haven't played. Arlecchino from Genshin Impact, really like it. Fucking Lady Maria from Bloodborne, really like them. Solid Snake, really like them. Like a lot of like a lot of the characters that I've never played the game of, I'm like, I really like this character.
You're killing me. Okay, look. You need to play Metal Gear Solid for one specific... I don't want to spoil it, but Snake's personality is so different than you probably imagine. Like, you just imagine going like, oh, hello, Joel.
No. I've seen his character. He seems very... He seems, I don't know, he seems like a person. Like, he's got a lot of nuance. He's got a lot of different differences in personality. Because a lot of the clips, sometimes I see him, he's very serious and he's very, like, calm and collected. And then other clips, he's like, I don't know, I just really like how this fucking bunny suit looks on my body. And then he's, like, half naked in the clip. And then others, he's, like, a super nerd.
Yeah, he's like a very, very intense, like... He's kind of like the uncle that like is really quiet, like that shows up to dinner like for a family thing. And you're like, oh, how you doing, Uncle Snake? And he's just like, oh, I'm doing fine. And then you're like, oh, so you got a new gun? He's like, yeah, I got a new gun actually. You really need to come with me to the gun shop. You're gonna really like it. Like, I got this new one, and like, you know, you're a little bit smaller, so you might want to get something a little bit smaller or lower caliber. But like, you know, we can get you set up something like that. Because this one you don't want to touch. But I could bring you over if you want to try to shoot it. But like, you need to get something a little bit more for you. Yeah, there you go. You'd really like him then. You gotta play Metal Gear. It's life-changing. It's life-changing. You're gonna be a different human. You're gonna feel good about yourself every day. You're gonna be thinking more thoughts every day. It's amazing.
I would like to. I plan to. So what's the one that I start with then?
Metal Gear Solid. Unless you want to do the PSX games, then you can start with Metal Gear 1 and 2. If you want to be like, if you want to have the bragging rights, if you want to be like, wow, he really gets the series. He's like working hard on it. Wow, good for him. Wow. Metal Gear Solid, though. You can go for it.
I will keep Metal Gear Solid in my brain as one of the games, because I have a lot of games that I've been wanting to get to. I've been working through older games that I've like that I love, right? Like I've been going through childhood games. I've been playing stuff like Borderlands, Halo.
Oh, cool.
I played a couple of different things on stream, and I'm trying to work towards like other games that I really like. So I want to get towards Metal Gear because it's something that I'm really interested. I want to get towards more Monster Hunter so I can try that out on stream. I've been trying to get to Pokemon Coliseum because it's one of the only good Pokemon games that are really good. And then I want to work to stuff that I know about but never got a chance to play, like Metal Gear, like some of the Telltale games like Wolf Among Us, stuff like that. I think would be really fun. Yeah. Also technically horror adjacent because that's a terrifying universe.
Yeah, did you ever do the Walking Dead one?
I did not, but I watched full playthroughs of everyone else playing it as a kid because I didn't have I was too broke to buy it. So I know everything that happens in it.
Oh, it's really good. You probably like it. Oh.
I know, I do like it. I told you, I watched everything that happened. I would watch Let's Plays, and then I would watch like every branching side story. So after I watched Ray Narvaez, I watched Brown Man play through it. And then once he made a decision I didn't like, what I would do was I would like look up on YouTube this specific question, but the other answer. And then I would watch like silent walkthrough videos on that one.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Just like, no, you're not deciding this, streamer. This is me. This is my story.
Hell yeah.
It's funny how you could play some of those games just by watching the walkthroughs.
Yeah. It's something where like I feel like in some games you miss a little bit of something, but in most games it's just like, yeah, this is pretty much the same. It's all good. It's all good. Just play on story. You have a fun time. Just go for it. Go for it.
Do you try to complete games, Grimmi?
Yeah, I usually do.
But like 100% them.
Oh god, no. I think the only game I've 100%ed was like I think I might have completed the original Dark Souls. Like I did really crazy stuff with that one. I needed to calm down on that one. Yeah, I did like all of the different like classes. I did all of the different builds. I did all of like I was really weird about that one.
What the fuck?
But
That
one's
is
like,
so out of what I would expect from you is Dark Souls.
oh, I play Souls games. I just don't play them on streams because what happens is people come in and go like, you should do this. And I go, I'm not good at this game. And they go like, you should do this. And I go like, I'm going to listen to what you say. I'm going to commit it to memory. And then I'm going to forget everything I'm doing the second I start playing again because I'm streaming. Yeah. But it doesn't go too bad. I think if you just tell people like I'm really bad at this game, it's not me trying to be worse. I'm not trying to make this a bad experience for you. You're just gonna be really sad here as you see me roll 17 times until I'm out of stamina and then get hit by the sword and die when he has 1 HP. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just gonna happen.
Well, it's like, do you want to watch somebody? Yeah. Do you want to play or do you want to watch somebody do exactly? It's weird because they're like, do exactly what I did. That way I can watch you basically me playing. It's weird. I don't know why they choose to do that.
I think it comes from a place of wanting to optimize stuff and being like, I'm helping you, but at the same time, you're like,
malicious. No backseater is ever malicious. I feel like, because why they would just leave, like if they didn't like it.
Yeah, exactly. They're usually like, try this, try this, try this. Even if like you're ignoring them accidentally or on purpose, they're just like, try this, try this. Like they're always rooting for you. It's kind of beautiful when you think of their perspective. They're like, you can do it, kid. You can do it, and you're like, dude, I can't do it. Yeah, it's nice.
I'm very lenient towards chatters. I feel like I'm never mean. I try not to like ever immediately ban somebody unless they're like specifically bad faith. They're just like a piece of shit.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I'm also interrupting you, so feel free to, if you're like saying something or if you really want to cut in, you're totally free to. I never will take it personally because I do the same thing a lot of the time, and it's something that I don't even like. I'm not fully aware of it. Like sometimes I will just be impatient and then I'll say it and then it ends up interrupting somebody and then I feel bad afterwards. But I'm like, well, I already interrupted them. I might as well keep going.
All good. I think we both have, like, I don't want to make any assumptions, but like maybe a little bit of ADHD. So, very easy to just be like, hey, I need to express this specific thing now. I'm going to forget about it here. And then, yeah.
ADD, which doesn't exist anymore according to doctors. It's just ADHD.
Oh no, you got one of those illnesses that like isn't unlockable anymore. Wow, cool.
Yeah, be amazed. I've got a dead illness that I can't spread around, but it's going to be forever within me and doctors can't diagnose it anymore.
Oh cool, that's nice. Well, not good, but like, you know, it's nice for, you know, it makes you who you are.
Thanks. My legacy illness.
Yeah, legacy illness. It's one of a kind. Step right up. Actually, never mind. That I don't want to be like gawk at the person that has a slightly different version of ADHD. Step right up. That's
Please don't gawk at me. I would appreciate it, everyone. I'm already living hard enough life.
Politely steering for other reasons. It's like an event-only title from an MMO. It is. Like, yeah, you got like a slightly different one.
Well, I will say you have made it to the 3-hour mark, and I am down to let you go now, because a lot of people get to the 3-hour mark and then it's like the tired point, and this is kind of like, I don't know. We normally do 3 hours because some people get really tired, and I like to standardize the 3-hour mark. That way nobody is like stuck on my stream for 5 hours. So basically, what I'm saying is you're fired from the job.
I won't leave.
What do you mean you won't leave?
I won't leave.
What the fuck
You
does
have
that
to
mean?
leave your stream. That's why I'm here. You're getting out. You're getting out. I own this house. Well, no, I guess I'm just clearing out the house for someone paying me $200. You gotta leave. Not me.
How about this? Nope. I will go into another room, and you can take a picture of the empty room and send it to your boss so you can get $200.
Okay. All right. That sounds pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna go get Starbucks. I'll be back in a few hours. I'm gonna take some pictures of here. Can you like also like be like a plume of smoke or something so I can look like, you know, like you're leaving, like, or something, like just
what, like you want to like stand in front of a salt circle or something and then like puff some gas up so it looks like I'm being disintegrated?
Yeah, I told him that I would do like the full, like, you know, like just a little bit of like razzle dazzle for him, like, you know, like I'll put some tarot cards around you and like,
Yeah,
you know.
wait, what do you even do? How do you get rid of me?
It'll be like a photo shoot. It'll be like a photo shoot. It'll be so beautiful.
How would you even get rid of me?
Hammers, probably, but they don't know that.
I don't think that would work.
You're made of porcelain, like you're hammers, like
My
just
body
hammers.
reconfigures itself, like it just goes back to normal eventually.
What? Oh crap.
This crack in the face is the only thing that doesn't heal.
What kind of hammer do they use?
I don't know. I don't even know if it was a hammer. This was here when I got here, dude.
I gotta go to a library. I gotta figure out what kind of hammer that was. All right. Okay.
What do you need to figure it out? It's, you know what? Whatever. It's fine. Just get your $200, get your bag, and then all I ask is that you leave my house, and maybe the next time you visit, bring like a snack or something with the $200 that you got.
I'll consider it. All
right, fine.
I'll at least bring a hammer, and I'm gonna leave my smoke detector here somewhere. You won't know where.
No, don't do that. That's not.
Turn around. It's yours. It's yours. It's a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift, and you should appreciate it. You should really appreciate all the gifts you're given. I'm just saying, just enjoy it. It's a beautiful hammer. It's a beautiful hammer.
You're
I'm gonna
going
bring
into your
back.
divorced voice again.
It's a beautiful hammer I'm gonna bring back. And for right now, I have the smoke detector. And if it's gone when I get back, I'm gonna be upset because it's my smoke detector and I want it back. So don't sell it.
Chat. Somebody buy me a security camera. Bye. Have fun.
Bye. Have fun.
Can you guys learn how to fucking lock the door next time? Who the fuck was that? Are you kidding me, chat? Look at the people that come into this. I just had to entertain her for 3 hours. And now I'm getting threatened. And now there's a fucking smoke alarm in my house somewhere that I'm gonna have to listen to. Come on, man. Look, all I'm asking is that you guys be a little bit more careful next time. All right? Is that so hard? Would you look at me when I'm talking to you? All right, whatever. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us for Porcelain Parlor. YouTube, if you guys want to check out our lovely guest, make sure to go look up Grimmi on Twitch. And I believe that Grimmi, I don't know if Grimmi has other socials. Grimmi! Are you still there? She's gone. Well, I'm sure you can find Grimmi on other socials, but try to look up Grimmi on Twitch, as well as Grimmi VT on Twitter and Blue Sky. Grimmi is an amazing VTuber and streamer. And if you like any kinds of horror games, good vibes, or just general occultic yap. Where the fuck was that? General occultic yapping. Make sure to go check out Grimmi in the links down below if this ever becomes a YouTube video. Other than that, if you guys would like to see any other date nights and or porcelain parlors, check out the playlist down here and any of the other videos that are recommended to you here, as well as you can check out my main channel right here. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a good rest of the night, YouTube.